So, hey, bro, somebody gave Nami a fade.
Nami a who?
Gave Nami a fade.
That's just dirty.
Damn, wow. And guess what? We are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Just kidding. Fuck a Cole intro. But yeah, real talk. We here talking about 9:30. What's about to happen? It's gonna be fire. But you know what else is fire? 300 subscribers. We fucking got there. I fucking love it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's only a small. We're gonna keep on climbing and climbing and rising. Also, my boy Hemmings is coming later. Shout out to him. He's almost at 1,000. So if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him as well. So let's go and get on to it, and let's talk about the possible fade session that's about to go down. With finally some people of worth talking about all in the same area. Let's talk about X Drizzy and the possible matchup with either Sanji or Law. Most are saying Sanji.
Listen, look, I just want what I want to happen because I'm tired of people telling me that Sanji's not fucking with these other supernovas. I need Sanji to crack dog shit out of this nigga Drake. So all of that talk is straight like that.
Facts. And I was just telling
like,
Virgo, Sanji just haven't been put in a scenario and shit in which he's allowed to fight.
Exactly.
He ain't sweating nobody like X Drake.
I mean, technically, this is a situation where you shouldn't be allowed to fight because they're trying to lay low and shit. I'm not sure if it's a good idea for them to be starting to fight to be like, in the middle of the capital. He might just put on a mask to solve that, but I mean, they might run away and not fight at all.
At this point, like Luffy done punched Kaido in the fucking face. Like I think that. Like,
and on top of that, remember they didn't already have the description of Sanji from there. Like he's part of the assassins sent out to go after that nigga. So he shouldn't be in a position, but it's already too late for that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. You might see them like put on like a mask or something, and they like dip.
They're like, I see what you're saying, bro, but
I don't want it to happen, but I feel like that's what that does. That
makes sense. So them fighting are very low.
But I mean, it'll also be weird if like Oda just introduces these guys and like, oh yeah, there's no fight happening, by the way. It's like what?
I mean, but I think your logic is sound though. Like the odds of them fighting, it doesn't make sense in terms of like the narrative for them to fight. Like Law, even when
just starting a huge ass fight like in the middle of the capital.
Is pretty much telling him like, hey, why don't run away because that's what happened to stuff.
Skip fucking daddle. Skip fucking daddle.
Yeah,
but like, skedaddle. But like straight up, no, what Tyron was saying is that he's finally fully healthy. There's not really ever been a point where Sanji's been fully healthy, ready to engage.
All right, I'm back.
That's not true.
He's always been compromised or something that's always directly compromised Sanji and shit.
I think he was fresh versus Doflamingo.
You mean that's not true, Double Egg?
I think he was fresh versus Doflamingo.
He was fresh versus Doflamingo, but he was versus Doflamingo.
That's besides the point. The point is he wasn't.
My bad. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Someone near his tier.
I'm about to say going against Doflamingo is the compromising situation in itself.
That was the way. No one but Luffy, Sabo, or Fujitora was going to deal with that nigga Dope.
Facts.
You saw what he did to Law?
Facts.
Yeah, lost that nigga.
If that was Zoro, fucking Law, fucking anybody else on that fucking place, they would be fucking dangled.
He did Law so dirty.
Yeah, he did. Dirty.
Sorry to get done dirty. I hear fuck boy.
But everybody else, we all hold on. And Oda shows that even in those scenario shit, like these niggas go out there way like, yo, this nigga's not nobody to be fucking with. Like, we got her nerves. You got to do something to compromise this nigga.
Even about page one because page one seems interesting.
Pagion.
So we still on that Pagion is page one.
It's not page one. It's not page one.
It's page one, bro. His name is page one.
Just because there's an E at the end doesn't make it fucking page one.
Pagion.
No, it's the space between page and one.
I'm telling you, it's one word and it's Pagion. But like y'all can say page one. I won't hold y'all. Y'all just gonna look stupid the whole time.
They should call the nigga Uno.
No, nigga, that nigga named Pagion because it sound cooler.
KGO, yeah, that's his name.
If that nigga got like a drippy ass fucking long hair and shit, then yeah, we'll call that nigga fucking Page Jones. But until then,
nigga, cause there can only be one nigga there can only be one nigga with the name One. And that's Dodge Bones, nigga. Fuck you mean, Mr. One all day.
Oh, Mr. Waves himself, nigga.
Word.
Fade, nigga. Yeah, no way.
Word, fade.
The Waves. The OG. But also,
how do you have the worst mic in your own stream?
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I can't hear anything you say.
I can't understand nothing you say.
It only happens that way when I have a shit ton of apps up.
Then close the apps, then nigga. What the fuck?
Somebody's talking to me right now. I'm gonna switch it shortly once the debate gets more like. But the thing is,
let me bang it out.
They have a problem because not only are Page and Drake there, but you got Hawkins.
And we know Hawkins is a monster.
Yeah, he shooting nails at niggas and shit. You fucking got niggas like, oh my god.
That wasn't even him. That was his fodder, nigga.
But look, I mean, but check this out though. When people keep overlooking about in this whole situation with these four niggas there is that Hawkins' devil fruit overrides laws, and we've seen it.
Yeah, I don't know, like
that's so damn problematic.
If Hawkins does that card thing, and he could like fuck over Drake and Page One just by the nature of his own powers.
Oh yeah, with that fucking ally bullshit.
No, it's not even. It's that too, but like, think about it, cause we know that when Law got his room up, he can cut niggas up, and they pretty much his bitches. But that shit don't work with fucking Hawkins, cause it'll just cut the dolls up, and like the shit that happened to his victims, and he'll be perfectly okay. So he could literally body block for Drake.
Yeah, but Law can switch out organs and shit, take out your personality. He can do all kinds of crazy shit with that room.
Yeah, but he never does that in a real fight.
He can do all that, but we seen that when he slashed that Hawkins, it worked on the other. So I'm led to believe that the other shit would happen to the dolls too, because we seen explosions don't work, fire don't work, all that shit get transferred over.
Everything. I agree.
So you guys think Page One's gonna be defeated at least?
Nah, I think he's. I don't know why people think he's weak. I don't think he's that weak, honestly. Like,
I don't think he's weak, but I mean, like, do you think he's defeated though?
Weak, but like,
I don't think they're gonna put pause on this.
Relevance to the story. I don't think he's like a relevant nigga, so he might be just there to get fucked up.
He's just there to show that even with these super strong headliner niggas, that these niggas are on a whole different caliber on their own.
Now, I just think that the fact that he's the first like real zone we see on Kaido's crew, you know what I'm saying? Like assuming like he's not like an extra type. Like
so we're assuming he's like an oven or Daifuku and shit and big.
Like I feel like they're not putting pause on this man.
I feel like he has more of the role of Peril Sparrow.
Well, Peril Sparrow's a fucking monster.
They might have a foot on this, man.
I feel like he's like a Peril Sparrow because he should be a commander, but isn't. You know what I mean?
Peril Sparrow is the MVP of the Big Mom Pirates.
That's facts. That's mad facts.
I mean, in all actuality, him and Oven were doing a lot.
Oven and what's his name? Mondor with the books.
No, Mondor's trash. Mondor is trash.
Oven was doing a lot. He was leading the army. He set up the whole mirror thing.
And he got ran over by a boat.
Hey, but you gotta love his resilience.
Nah, nigga. That nigga should have just sidestepped, nigga. He was like, I can take this boat.
Thank you, Petty. But he did, nigga, not dead.
Man, look, nah, nigga, fuck that. You got ran over.
I think you're just being a pessimist.
Then he got.
I do want to go back to this. I want to segue a little bit, but I do want to go back to the X-Drake stuff. Are you telling me that CP0 is going to sit down and just take what happened from Orochi?
It seemed like it.
I think honestly, it's either that or I believe the only two instances in which we got CP0 on screen is when an actual Celestial was involved. I'm under the impression that we got a Celestial here in Wano.
Okay, that's kind of random.
A Celestial and Wano?
Yeah,
because stop saying that. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Think about it. The only to when CP0 is on screen is always been in the presence of an actual celestial dragon.
That's not true. What about Stussy?
No.
What do we know?
Nigga, she was undercover. That's a different story.
What does that mean?
What about a Dressrosa when they were changing?
Dolphy is a celestial dragon.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Not anymore, bro. That doesn't count.
It doesn't matter. He still maintains his fucking privileges and shit. He still is a celestial dragon. That's why they fucking still been.
That's why he's in jail right now because he has the privileges, right?
Celestial dragon on Wano when they're not even a part of the world government structure.
You know
that celestial dragons were a part of the great 20 families of the great 10.
And what is he doing there? Is he on vacation?
And so why is Wano's
is he on vacation?
Wano was not a part of the countries that were government. They weren't. Why would there be a celestial dragon?
Now watch this asshole turn out to be right, and we're gonna be looking stupid.
It doesn't make any sense though.
I know it doesn't.
We'll see. I'm just telling you, every fucking scene and shit. The Stussy was undercover. That's a completely different situation.
Why would a celestial be in a closed borders country?
Because hold on, wait. No, but think about it. There's a resource. There's a resource there that they need, which is the sea stone.
Why would he go in person though?
Because I'm saying the person's been there the whole time. I think it's somebody that's there. I'm not saying we haven't seen this person yet. But I believe
think the Celestial's from Wano?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Like
listen,
it's Wano's celestial dragon?
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm thinking that we have a celestial dragon here in Wano. That's like kind of like working with the whole shit that's going on there. That's what I'm trying to say. And when CP0 physically involved, when they're actually in uniform, the two other cases in which that's happened is when the actual celestial dragon was present.
What about when Lucci fought Sabo?
If you look at your logic, they were interacting with the celestial dragon. Look, they were interacting with the celestial dragon, but that celestial dragon got taken out, so they just went to the source.
But that's still a celestial. But guess what? But that's still a celestial dragon. At the end of the day, no matter how you cut it, that is a celestial dragon. I don't care what the fuck you want to say about Dolphy.
Was the celestial dragon.
Yeah,
and then he went down, so they said fuck that. So they're going to the source.
But they was on. But the thing is, at the time, he still was a celestial dragon before he got.
Okay, so but that means there's no celestial dragon anymore. They're just there now.
But they didn't stay there though. They gone. They left.
Right, but the only reason that they're there is because they don't have to interact with the celestial anymore.
Yeah, bro.
Virgo's muted.
Oh, let me bang it. Oh, let me bang it.
I don't know. It just seems. I just feel like you don't need in every arc in the new world. You don't need to have a celestial involved.
I think we do, especially with this whole emu summer shit.
I feel like the most celestial involvement we've already gotten was just the. Hold on. I feel Mingo himself was enough involvement. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. Tyrant?
Cutting off. You just cutting in and out.
I was saying, I feel like Doflamingo's involvement was enough.
Your mic is garbage.
Wait, you can't hear me?
Yes, nigga, we can hear you. But your shit still fucking up, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, my bad. I said, I feel like the involvement of Doflamingo being mentioned was enough.
No, hang out saying you credulous, nigga. You don't want to hear you.
No, he said the involvement of Doflamingo is enough for this for the CP0 to be there.
Fuck, I'm definitely not.
Nigga, you lagging, bro. I guess not.
Hey, Escape.
Wait, can y'all hear me? What's up?
I can hear you.
I'm on my phone, that's why.
We're good with you, fam.
I'm chilling right now. My entire house is getting painted right now, so I was just like, shit, can I even join this stream?
Well, you high as hell, huh?
Yeah. So I'm here on my phone, my PC, my room. I can't even go in there right now. So, but I did come through, so no one can say I didn't.
Welcome. What do you think is gonna happen at 9:30?
In the next chapter?
Yeah.
You already know what's gonna happen. Sanji's gonna flex on everybody, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's 2019. What y'all think is gonna happen? What y'all think is
the year of Sanji, huh?
2019
is the year of Sanji again.
I'm tired of people saying that.
It's the year everybody.
The year of Sanji Part 4.
Yeah, but like fuck all that year of Sanji shit. But it's just like
it's the revenge tour.
Like the thing is, I want people to finally understand that Sanji is on the same level of these niggas, and it's dumb to say that he's not. You know, I don't care about no year of Sanji out of shit. I just need the level of respect for Sanji to go back up. You hear me?
Yeah, I feel that.
What?
I mean, if he shows me he's up there, I'll say he's up there. I won't say he won't, but I mean, for what I've seen so far, you know, I wouldn't put him up there.
If he doesn't come through, I don't know what's gonna happen.
No, I'm just saying because like a lot of people just like say that in this situation, Sanji would get fucking fodderized and shit, and it's like, bro, do you not understand how strong this man is? Like lately, has been whack as fuck. But that don't take away from the fact that he's a strong individual in this universe.
I don't know. Strong's a relative term. You can say like Frankie is strong, you know, in this universe. But I mean, compared to people who actually matter.
Hey, but look, check this out though. If you say Frankie is strong in this universe, but we know, would you say that Sanji is stronger than Frankie?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me why the fuck does Sanji get way more disrespect than Frankie?
Frankie gets plenty of disrespect, Sam.
No, you don't.
People recently were just saying. People were saying recently that Brooke is like stronger than Frankie, and I'm like, all right, stop.
No,
that's amongst the community, but on screen, we're talking about on screen.
Jackson, people talking about how Sanji's gonna have to save Frankie from page 1 somehow.
Hey, Durson.
Yo,
I'm gonna get back to your point. You said why Sanji get looked down, but it don't matter if you're strong. It just depends on your actions. You get what I'm saying?
But look, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. People use his actions or like his story betrayal and try to gauge his strength off of that, which is fucking dumb. And that's why I want Sanji to have a good showing within like this little exchange that's about to happen, so people can be like, yo, okay, maybe I was wrong, even though it's not gonna happen because you know how motherfuckers is.
Like people have been slandering Sanji when half the fights he's been having, he hasn't been at full strength.
No, half the fight he has been having, we don't even know what the fucking strength.
Full strength. It's just the fact that he's been compromised due to a scenario in which he just cannot go out.
No, because like there's been tons of One Piece fights where people have been compromised, but they still pull through.
Like what? No one's ever threatened any. No, not like Sanji's in a scenario shit. Look, he couldn't fucking do shit.
Nah, bro. There's been multiple times when other characters have been injured or whatever, and then they pull through the fucking difficulties. Sanji's the only one in the story who can't do it apparently, though.
His role is literally to fight.
Who?
His role is to sit in the background and shoot a gun at people who can't see him. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's Sanji.
Loki, Usopp fighting way more than Sanji.
Sanji's role is to fight.
I mean, he's recruited.
And the fuck he does. And Luffy went out his way to get him back. And I remember Luffy wanted him back for the reason that this nigga is strong as fucking 1,000 men.
If they didn't have a chef, they would die.
No, that in his fucking
he
power.
did say that he was strong, but I mean, like 1,000 men, there's like 1,000 fodder. It's not like we need him to defeat page 1 or whatever.
You don't know why you putting page 1 in that city. You don't know how fucking strong page 1 is.
I don't know how strong page 1 is, but he's the first person that came to mind for whatever reason.
Okay, and I'm just saying, look, Dress Rose and shit. The nigga fought Virgo in a scenario in which his body was already abused by fucking Nami and shit, because she couldn't handle fucking dealing with fucking what's that nigga name? Caesar ass and shit. Got hurt in explosion. Then he go in the confrontation with Virgo and shit, compromised in that fight. That's one right there. Then we find out fucking nigga on Dress Rose and shit. He fighting against a nigga who no one but the strongest niggas there, Luffy, Sabo, or fucking Fujitora was going to fucking deal with. And he's fighting a nigga in his own element in the air. Dofi is an aerial fighter. Then don't even get started. Hold on. No, but not like Dofi. Dofi's a seasoned warrior. This nigga literally specialized in the air.
There you go. It's just that simple. Doflamingo is stronger than Sanji.
Oh, but Dofi is trying to tell you that this is his area. Of course, Dofi's stronger than fucking Sanji. Shit. Don't be like
but that's kind of the whole point with all these things. Is like there's like multiple
Hold on,
people.
I'm not done. I wasn't done though. Then
who
we
were
get
like injured and critically like
we get
at
to
a disadvantage, and then they pulled through. Like Luffy does almost every time. My bad.
Then we get to Whole Cake Island, and then we find out, we know that he can't go out against his fucking brother. Like, he was the only reason why he was able to do with fucking Yonji, because the shit was happening without nobody really knowing about the situation. Then he fights Judge. Judge fucking pulls that bullshit on his ass with the whole.
He was losing that fight anyway.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
The nigga wasn't even trying. Nigga had his hands in his fucking
pocket. Neither was Judge.
Devil Leg has lost all faith in Sanji.
I haven't lost all faith in Sanji. I'm being realistic here. Like
Judge was seriously coming after him. No, he wasn't.
He needed him for the wedding, bro. He wasn't trying to cut his head off, man.
You sound stupid. No, Judge was literally trying to test his nigga power. No, Judge,
I'm not saying he was testing his power. I'm saying he needed Sanji for the wedding. He obviously wasn't trying to fuck him up.
But Judge don't believe in fucking holding back in the fight. That's why he was getting after Sanji about it. You're literally going against Judge's character.
What?
Judge doesn't believe in holding back in the fight. That's why he was reprimanding Sanji.
He's reprimanding Sanji because he wasn't fucking modified. What are you talking about?
No, in the fight, he told Sanji, here, I know you fucking know how to use a sword, here, and then Sanji wouldn't fucking do it. And he's getting after the Sanji's like, so you're just gonna fucking disregard every fucking thing that we fucking taught you and shit. And then when Sanji's getting at that nigga, it's like, use the underhanded move, Judge tell you no, in the fight, pretty much anything goes. The same shit that fucking Luffy iterates and shit. Judge believes in fucking combat. He believes that there's no fucking thing. You fucking fight with what the fuck you have at your disposal. And then we find out against the Niji situation that he was about to go in on Niji, but Ichiji had to remind the nigga, don't forget, nigga, that we got your goddamn daddy Zeph and shit underhand and shit, so you can't do shit. He's literally been compromising every fucking
That's like the only legit compromisation.
No, it's not. I literally just get every fucking thing I just told you and shit is a compromising situation.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is, but it's not a reason that he can't win a fight. Because like pre-time skip, he would have his fucking ribs broken and still come through. It's just like now it's like, oh wow, he has his shoes untied, so now he can't win fights.
He's not allowed to finish a fight. No. When the compromising here is not about fucking winning, it's about this nigga even fucking actually being complete a fight at all. And every fucking scenario shit, the nigga's been put in a position where he cannot finish the fight. For some reason, outside of him.
But he lost because he's weaker than Judge.
No, he's not.
It's not like listen. What Tyron trying to say is not like an actual conclusion. Like
there is no conclusion with Sanji's fights in the fucking New World. There's no actual bullshit that happened with Yonji, what happened off screen, and the fucking Watasumi bullshit that no one gave a fuck about.
It just I gave a fuck about it. That was badass.
No, I mean it seems badass, but it just feels like it's not.
You don't get a conclusion with Sanji's fight because Oda's holding off. Oda's like, I
can agree with that.
Put this nigga off.
It's like he's being pushed to the side, and just like the fights are like,
because it's not his time.
They just give him like a shine here and there, just to show you he's in the crew or something.
Like, it's to remind you about, don't forget about this nigga. This nigga
don't forget about three. Yeah, that's what he's saying. But
by the way, Sanji's here.
By the way, hope you guys didn't forget about this.
Exactly. It's definitely not the same portrayal as some of the other Straw Hats. Like Brooke was treated like a god in Whole Cake.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like he was fighting Big Mom, he could still look impressive. But you guys are like, oh man, Sanji kind of was injured against Virgo. He can't even look impressive there though. It's kind of my point.
But the thing is, man, he did look impressive.
Because
Virgo was coming after that nigga and shit. He crashed. Virgo didn't actually land a hit on that nigga.
Yeah, to be real, Sanji was winning at this thing, boy.
While he's injured.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
What you mean you don't know about that one? He was injured.
He wasn't using a bamboo stick. He wasn't using his broken cheek. He wasn't using hockey.
I'll read it with
you. It's just like, I don't know about that one.
You're just a hater. That's what the
I'm not a hater. I'm being realistic here, fam.
We can both go back.
I will sit here and say like, oh man, Sanji can't beat pre-time skip Lucci, what I heard someone say, and I'm like, okay, you're just being a fucking dumbass. But I mean, like me saying like, oh, Sanji wasn't beating Virgo. I don't think he was.
I'm telling you, let's both go back and read that fight together.
I already know what happened in the fight.
So what do you think?
That nigga had a casual face expression the whole time. The only time he actually even seemed like he was fucked up was only bone crack.
Nah, man, this man Sanji was mad as fuck the whole fight.
Man, that nigga Virgo didn't do shit to Sanji. All that
he didn't do a damn thing.
His legs,
he did shit to
his legs just got fucked up. But we see niggas fight with heinous injuries all the time. Like we didn't get no conclusion to that shit at all.
But that's like saying you just get slashed. You're like, oh, that nigga's a fodder.
I don't think Sanji's fodder though. I don't think Sanji's fodder for losing almost losing the Virgo. It's just kind of like the whole thing about Virgo is like after the fight, he pretty much was like, man, if that fight had kept going, I pretty much would have lost.
And that's the big thing.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Like I don't care about his bone cracking or whatever. He pretty much admitted that Virgo is stronger than him. That's the whole thing.
But if you win the fight, it doesn't matter if you're strong or not. Like the winner.
Yeah, but Sanji said he was about to lose the fight. Well, he implied he was about to lose the fight.
Nah.
Yeah, he did.
Not strong if you win the fight.
Like it's this thing. I'm not hating on Sanji here.
Like, what are you telling me? Are you telling me Sanji says? You telling me Sanji goes, man? If that fight would have went longer, shit, I might have won.
No, man, I'm not saying it like that.
Like you know how I analyze this shit, my nigga. Like, I don't take dialogue, my guy.
That's like saying you watching a.
Then what do you take?
Finish it in 3 rounds.
I take ink on the page, my nigga. Like what actually happened?
Words, dialogue is ink on the page, fam.
What actually happened? Nigga, let's see. First off, y'all already know what I mean when I say that. You don't be in the Discord, so you don't even know what the fuck I mean by that.
Exactly.
So, anyway, back to what I'm saying. I take what actually happened. I take the actions. Words don't mean shit. A nigga can come in One Piece right now and be like, "Oh, I'm the strongest nigga in the world." Blah 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 blah. Y'all niggas like, "Oh, well, he said it." Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's totally different from Sanji, who's thinking to himself. You know, he's not really sharing it with anybody. It's clearly for the viewer and the audience. He's like, man, I would have lost that fight practically. There's no way for him not to say that if it wasn't true.
But nigga, the thing is that we see for a fact. We think for a fact in the story that people who are weaker than people win all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sanji said he was about to lose.
So did he?
No. Virgo didn't even hit him.
No, he didn't lose, but he said the fight would have went longer.
All right. So if Luffy had punched Kaido, right, and then but Law switched him out before Kaido could do anything, and Luffy was like, "Man, if that fight would have went out any longer, you guys really wouldn't be using the same argument?"
Yes, I would use the exact same argument. I'm like, we don't know.
Okay.
Thanks. And y'all know I would.
Hey, Devil, he consistent.
Hey,
at least you're consistent person, bro.
Hey, let me give you a perfect example, bro. When Luffy beat Katakuri, how long did it take? You think if that nigga stopped right in the front, Luffy got that. Luffy lost, right? But he won. Same as that.
I mean, yeah, but the Luffy that was fighting at the beginning wouldn't have won. It was only after his hockey bloom. It was only after his hockey bloom that he won.
I mean, yeah, but you act like the same concept doesn't apply to like all the high tier people. Like Zoro also improves when he fights. Everybody else. It's not like just
damn, bro. We haven't seen Zoro fight in a minute. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what I have to say. Like everybody improves in the fight. So I feel like Sanji, from his character, I just feel like he's Virgo.
I just don't agree. From
Bro,
what we
why you going on mute, nigga? This is your stream. Like, what are you doing?
All I'll say is, I mean.
So I wanted to ask you guys about the Komaga Sarikachachi chick lady, prostitute whore girl. Do you guys think she's gonna turn good?
I don't care if she turns good.
Wait, what?
No, because like just like an argument that
the chick.
Oh, that's
it's like I'm not even like going down that thought path because I really don't give a single fuck about that character.
All right, Durston.
But that's gonna play a part in the story, Durston. So why?
Of course, it's gonna play a part in the story, but you don't got to be interested in every part of the story, now, do you?
That's true.
Look, she's not important, but I think what she's going to lead to is going to be important. Like, I think we get some Zoro back shit with this shit. That's the whole reason why this person is here.
So what do you think about the foreshadowing of Momo and talking about how he's a sister and about how she's around that age?
Oh, you talking about the prostitute chick that's flexing niggas out?
Yeah, the bitch that like money and throw that pussy for money. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's her. Yeah, what's her fucking name? What the fuck? Whatever.
I don't know. Her name's some Japanese shit.
Yeah, prostitute.
Her name is number one thought on the market.
Exactly, number one thought in Wano. That's her name. She's also
the number one thought in Wano.
Facts. Hey, she know how to secure the bag though. I can't blame her.
Everything. This nigga sold his family for that pussy. Shit, I ain't seen shit
Word.
like this since fucking Harlem Nights.
Yeah, that guy's a total asshole. He sold his family for some pussy. That's ridiculous.
That nigga is a simple Miss Prime.
He's a Miss Prime, bro.
And what's up, Abe? Balls deep in that shit every night.
You think she let him hit? You think she let him hit at least once?
Who, Koshiro?
Of course.
He's going balls deep in that shit. But I believe we talking about the old nigga.
Oh, the old man? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think she just teach like he just got a peep show. And he was so fucking enamored with the fucking peep show and shit. Like, oh, I'm about to pay you all my money so I can get to you. Like,
bro, no, not even that, bro. I bet all she did was blow a kiss to the nigga.
Hey, we see how she is when motherfuckers just looking at the bitch and shit. Like, motherfuckers just dying and shit left and right.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I think Kiyoshi definitely probably smash. I don't think Orochi's going to. He not finna go 7 snake style in the bitch pussy. I don't think so.
Bro, if it turns out to be like Moa's sister, it's gonna be so wrong because almost all of Wano is in there at some point.
Hey, you heard what's that nigga name? What the fuck that nigga name? Shooting / fucking Akira Doji and shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, nigga, it was blank. Y'all niggas left us and shit, so we had to do what we had to do. And she had to sell the pussy on some Robin shit.
Oh no.
I refuse to believe Robin sold pussy.
All right,
you sold that pussy.
I don't accept it. Just like I don't accept Sanji getting caught by the
Robin been on the streets since she was a kid.
And
she used her sexuality and shit to do that shit.
And then Aokiji literally told the gang, they was like, you know what this bitch do, right? She just get close to niggas for protection on that shit. And what way to get close to some pirate niggas?
And look what you doing. Look what you doing on Wano.
So you think Crocodile smash?
How do you think that she was the only one that knew Crocodile's weakness? Pillow talking, nigga. Come on now.
Why? Hold on. Not just that. Why do you think she look? She acted like a geisha in Wano, a prostitute in Wano.
That's more like a stripper. You don't actually have.
No, that's a prostitute. No, it's not. That's a prostitute.
Isn't it more like an escort?
A prostitute.
Yeah,
escort is nothing more than a high-end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, nigga, you ain't ever heard of Backpage before they shut it down? Come on now.
True.
That's what Robin doing.
I mean, I'm not personally a connoisseur.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
I mean, we wasn't assuming you was, but you know,
you just told yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
They your business, Marcus.
Marcus.
Yes, Mr. Anderson. I'd rather you did not say my name.
Huh?
It's not my name.
I ain't got time to deal with you, Marcus. I'm cooking.
Hi, my name Virgo. Anyway. Real talk. Let's go back to the page one, Drake, Hawkins, and Sanji possibly staying or not. They're outnumbered. Sanji and Law are outnumbered.
I guess this means Sanji's compromised, so he's probably gonna lose the fight.
I see what he just did there.
That's a fact.
No, Tyrant, that was a shot at you, buddy.
That's a fact.
I guess he's gone. All right, whatever.
Yeah, but your joke is null and void now. But I mean, I don't know. That's the only reason why it might not happen, because they're outnumbered.
Nice try, nigga. I was making the delivery, motherfucker.
I mean, Law might, go beast mode. He might be able to handle page one instantly, and then just have to handle Hawkins while Sanji handles Drake or something.
Tell me, page one shows up against one shot.
I mean, like Law's powers though, he's like cheat, so he can just like cut page one in half, and he's temporarily out of the fight, or like he's just kind of like not able to do anything at the moment.
I gotta say, it'd be really crazy to see a revelation as to where Law uses room and it doesn't work on someone. Like not even hockeyed up, it just doesn't work. I don't know. That would change everything.
Everything.
Well, I think it was kind of alluded to back when Dofi was talking about why he didn't believe Law can cut through fucking Virgo and shit, because he don't believe hockey was strong enough. And now we're clearly here and shit. I think we're gonna get this whole revelation, like we got the observation hockey and whole kick island. We're gonna get the whole armament situation here. And what are these niggas? Since these niggas are beasts, yeah, these niggas are beast pirates and shit. These niggas are stronger beasts at that. Like we might get that stronger armament, and law be like, no, he can't cut through this nigga, even though he got room activated, because his hockey ain't to that level.
This is true. I don't know. I don't know. Law, I don't know. Honestly, it seems like Law might not be the best fit for the situation.
No, he's just there for fucking Hawkins and shit.
I think he's there for giveaway purposes, if I'm honest.
Well, I don't know. C-Stone Nail might come out of nowhere like it did the last time.
C-Stone Nail.
Oh, no.
Game changer, nigga.
Hemmings, what do you think about your boy Hawkins?
I mean, I know people were bringing up the point, the part. This might be where Hawkins betrays Kaido or something, so that might also happen.
And then we have an opposite 3-on-2.
Or what if Drake also joins in the shit? So then, what if all
then Page 1 is fucked?
Page 1, yeah.
Yeah, Page 1 is just like fucked over at that point.
Everything.
Because I don't believe that fucking Drake is that fucking loyal to fuck. I think the only nigga that's gonna be loyal to Kaido is that fuck nigga Apu.
But I don't think.
Why does everybody think Apu's a fuck nigga?
I don't think he's gonna be that loyal.
I don't think Drake is loyal. I think Kaido has something that's necessary.
Yeah, I know that Drake is. Honestly, I think Drake never truly left the fucking Marines.
Wait, do you guys
might be on some bullshit with the Marines?
Why is everybody dropping out of the call? That's weird.
Because he got
I'm talking to Hemmings right now. He's dropping out because his mic's fucked.
Hold on. What was the last thing you said, Tyrant?
I still think that Drake is on some undercover shit. Like some.
He thinks he's still a Marine.
I feel that because I listen. I can't see the Marines letting go of Rear Admiral of all people with all the intel that he might have, and you gave this nigga such a low fucking.
Oh yeah, that's
bounty,
what I wanted to ask.
And then you let this nigga run around and join Yonkos and shit like that. I think that they're allowing that nigga to do it because I don't think he ever truly left. And look how he's talking about like, oh, he was searching out Kaido and shit. Not like, oh, I want to join out shit. Like that's kind of been big. Like the way it was implied is like he was trying to get intel or some shit like that. And I just don't see the Marines letting a nigga like this just walk around the world free.
Okay, I gotta ask you guys, why do you guys think Apu's a fuck nigga?
He just is a fuck nigga. Fuck that nigga.
I don't think Apu's a fuck nigga. I'm not even sure where that stigma came from.
Can you guys hear me now?
I remember like at first when we had no idea what happened with Kid and them. The first thing we saw was Apu talking to Kaido on the snail phone, and we're like, damn, this man Apu like changed sides instantly, huh? That's kind of where I feel like it happened.
I just think him and Hawkins bent the knee quick, and my nigga Kid didn't.
Nah, what I think happened is all three of them tried to fuck up Kaido, but they lost. You know, whatever. And then they got their spirits broken.
But no one calls Hawkins a fuck nigga.
No, that's what we saw.
The difference is that Hawkins stands in this truth, my nigga. He ain't on no underhanded shit. It's like, you know this nigga switch up if them cards is not in his favor. Yeah, you know that shit. You expect that
this ain't playing out for my nigga.
You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't even like you can always watch that nigga and have an idea that this nigga might not be right for you because he in the game of self-preservation. With Apu, you might really trust this nigga. Like, this is my nigga. Then next thing you know, check it out, and your ass fucked up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like he only joined Kaido's side after Kaido fucked all of them up. So I don't feel like it was like Apu betrayed Kid. I could be wrong though.
I mean, we technically don't know.
Yeah.
Welcome, Hitman Toddy.
I just don't think they fought him. I think that only Kid was dumb enough or fucking ballsy enough to confront the nigga Kaido head up. They saw Kaido drop down like, and Hawkins, we know he like, yeah, this ain't about to work out. This
nah, bro. If you have like 4 crews with you, 4 supernovas, and one nigga drops down, you guys jump that guy.
Not no Kaido, nigga. The other 2 niggas, that's why Kid has conquered. Like, he ballsy enough. This nigga like, man, fuck this nigga Kaido. I'm about to go in. Now, he was dumb. This is all happened. But the other 2, that Hawkins, we know, he like, no, this ain't the card for me to challenge this dude.
So I know you saw the anime Kid was sweating. He might have backed down.
I thought it was hilarious because when he first pulled up on Luffy and he's like, yo, we got a 19% chance of you surviving this. Hawkins like, 19, nigga, I ain't joining shit.
Kenny.
Say what? Someone talking?
No, I think Tyrant forgot to mute himself.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
I can hear you, Hemmings.
You got Eric in here. You must have been desperate for people to get in the call.
Oh, it's funny ass Tidy. It's the little fag boy. How you doing, little gay boy?
Oh my god.
Oh snap! I didn't know I jumped in a time machine and went back to first grade. You got any other questions?
This nigga Tidy came in starting trouble.
I was just kidding.
I need you to come back.
He knows I'm kidding.
Does he?
What y'all talking about though?
He said, "Does he?" Well, I was getting ready to ask Mid King Hemmings how he feels about Hawkins getting folded like omelet.
What do you mean he's the strongest headliner?
He's the strongest headliner.
Strongest headliner, my ass.
You ain't see him steal the show on the last panel, looking majestic on that mounted creature. Damn.
I don't know, bro.
It's a king.
I don't know, man. Drake was like, Hawkins, what are you doing here, fam?
And after what did Hawkins give him advice?
What that nigga
you're bargaining. What you're getting into
page
is more than what you think.
No, not page one. What's that nigga name? The stupid ass. What's that little retarded motherfucker?
Page
No, not him. The little retarded nigga be everybody's strings. Ty. Like, oh, nigga, you're not even top 6. What the fuck you doing here?
Oh, yeah,
why you call him all that?
Because that's what I feel.
What did he do to you?
I mean, but it's true though.
Hawkins
never mind.
Yeah, Anyway.
Hawkins big goat.
All right. Sanji versus X Drake, which is the big debate around the community.
Wait,
is
why?
that actually going to happen? Is that actually going to be worthwhile?
Why is that a thing?
Why is what a thing?
Because everyone's excited for Sanji to get a fight, as niggas always are.
But why is he fighting Drake?
Why not?
Law said
would that not be a good test of his strength?
Law's advice was to stay hidden, so because they know who they are, so don't engage.
So
okay, and Sanji said, "Why, nigga? Do you know who I am?"
All right, dude.
Well, I'd be like, what might happen is they try to hide, but then it doesn't work for whatever reason, and then they're forced to fight.
I think it's too late. So they got to get.
So you're really against that?
I'm just asking, like, why was that a thing? That's all I wanted to know.
It's a hype tool, my guy. Hype tool in the community.
I guess meatheads.
My bad. I'm sorry. There's not a fucking romance between Sanji and Drake. What the fuck you want?
I want some noodles.
Fucking hate this nigga. Well, there won't be no noodles unless he fold Drake like omelet.
Hey, I'm back. My phone died on me.
Get that dino steak, nigga.
Welcome back.
I mean, I'm even okay if he scrap with page 1.
Is that Doc Q?
Who?
No, that's Durst.
Doc Q. The fuck?
Oh, I thought Doc Q was in with that.
Do I look like a Doc Q to you, my guy?
What? That was Durston talking?
I just said that, nigga.
Oh, my bad. I'm a little out of it. I just reread the last 10 chapters of One Piece. I'm a little dizzy and confused.
What are you confused about?
It's okay, Toddy. You off the pack. Hemmings, what are your predictions for the next chapter?
Oh shit.
Sanji and Law high like little bitches. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Do the smart thing. Stay out of sight. I don't know. I think we're gonna jump around from a bunch of things. I do want to see more of the party with Orochi. I actually like him. I know a lot of people didn't like him. I got what I expected for the most part, and I like how he pressed CP0, so I like him. I want to see if like Robin's gonna be able to gather some more intel. Maybe you know when people are drunk and their lips are loose.
She gotta spread them legs. Pillow talk, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, well,
sure.
But I'm hoping that she gets some info.
That lip service, boy.
And we might get to see a little more what Rizzo's doing. Because Rizzo needs to get like the key or whatever it was, so I might see more of what he's doing. I mean, there's a bunch of shit that could happen. I don't know. It's been like 2 weeks. I barely remember what happened.
It's been like 5 years since last chapter.
I know it feels like that to me. I need my weekly crack, bro. Like what the fuck?
Y'all niggas act like y'all on your breaks, man.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not used to breaks. This one seems unusually long though.
I was about to say,
It's
nigga,
not. It's
how
not that I'm
long
not used to it.
y'all
It still
been
hurts.
weekly?
Exactly. It's like the same thing happen every fucking year and shit beginning of the
Every
year. Like,
year.
Devil Egg, you read Hunter. Don't worry about this.
I don't read Hunter.
Yeah, if you read Hunter as Hunter, man,
I watch Hunter.
Is this how it feels to be a Hunter fan? You get no content.
Hunter is Hunter, man. We smoking weed, you smoking crack. This ain't shit to you, bro.
The thing about Hunter though is they give you such good chapters that it can hold you off for a couple of months.
No, they don't.
no, it
One
don't.
Piece should be releasing chapters every hour.
Why does
Word document X Word document? Miss me with that nonsense.
Well,
all right, Toddy, what are your predictions for the next chapter?
I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with Homeboy. I think we're going to jump around to a couple of different POVs. I think we're going to get maybe 1 or 2 pages of Drake, which I'm probably going to skip.
I do like POV.
Yeah, I don't care about Drake.
But
I'm hoping we get some more focus on. I'm hoping we get some more perspective on Luffy and Law because I think they have the most interesting plot line of Wano right now. So I was kind of disappointed us moving away from it. Say what?
You mean Luffy?
You said Luffy and Law.
Oh, Luffy and Kid. Sorry. As far everybody else, I don't know. I'm kind of bored with a lot of the plot lines. I really want stuff to start kicking off, but I'd really like to see what's going on with Luffy and Kid.
Oh man, Toddy, you're out of luck, bro. It's just not gonna be kicking off for another week, or at least until the Big Mom Pirates get there.
We're not getting back to Luffy and Kid to Act 3. Watch.
Oh no, I don't know how I feel about that.
If we don't, then Oda has to give us something.
I remember something.
The excitement's kind of like dying down for me in Wano, just because there's nothing really going on right now. You know.
Remember how Frankie was saying that whoever has a blueprint now is in Kuri, and Kiamon had an idea of who it was gonna be. Maybe we'll see who that is.
The other person, you think it's the third?
I'm not entirely sure who it is, but it seems that Kiamon is like, okay, somebody in Kuri who would need the blueprints for Kaido's castle kind of thing. Like he had an idea of who it could be, so maybe we'll see him start to do that.
I kind of see what Toddy means now. I'm not interested in that blueprint plotline at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Wow.
I'm not interested in the blueprint plotline. I'm not interested in old dude's sister.
Number one thought in Wano?
Say what?
Talking about number one thought in Wano?
I said that blueprint took off the made.
What'd you say, Brigo?
The blueprints are necessary.
I mean, they're necessary, but I mean, I don't care about them. Really.
Yeah, he's not saying they're not important. He's just saying he's not interested.
Yeah.
I don't care who has
doesn't
blueprints.
equate to excitement.
Bro, y'all niggas remind me of Michael Bay. Y'all niggas need explosions and shit all the time.
Nah, I didn't say anything about a fucking fight. I just said the blueprints aren't interesting, fam.
Well, and
excitement doesn't necessarily mean a fight. Look what Hunter's doing. There ain't been a fight in that in like 4 years, and it's still hype.
We need to find out
like 3 fights in
who's in the prison. That's what we need to find out.
They
Who
never
was
fight.
this
They never fight Hunter. They just monologue.
Who spit that fish bone at that nigga neck? That's what I want to fucking know.
I agree.
What? That's a greasy ass nigga. That's the nigga you need to fuck.
My reading comprehension skills have gone way down. When I first read the chapter, I thought Kid was the guy who was spitting bones. I didn't know there was another guy.
So
I didn't know there was another guy until like I watched the stream.
Nigga, one of the Kenny's homeboys, man. Come on, man.
When
where's Killer?
I like Revelations. I like.
Where's the poo?
Where's Killer?
I like
who the fuck is Killer?
Kid's right hand.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I bet you don't.
He's being facetious.
I know.
Where's the poo? I need him. Where's the mixtape? I need it.
I don't care. Honestly, I'm not too excited about.
I need the SoundCloud link. Where is it? I need it.
I kind of like with Mama coming and everything. I'm kind of too excited about seeing the top tiers fight than to kind of waste time with Supernova. I really like to see the commanders and stuff.
He about to say
what? About God Jr.
No, I'm just Mama and God Jr. and whoever else she brings. But with everything, with the prospect of like us seeing Yako's fight and seeing some of these commanders fight and stuff like that, I'm just interested in seeing the Supernova when there's so much more hype potential surrounding Wano.
I need my nigga Jinbei back. That's the fuck I need.
Of course.
I mean, I'm fine with setup. I can wait for all that. It's just the current things just don't interest me. I don't really care about what Nami was doing.
I think we need a tidal wave to hit these fucking dinosaurs on fucking Wano.
If Sanji and Drake fight, that might be
all
cool.
hope is lost. I don't
understand niggas sometimes, bro. Because like you got niggas that are excited about Sanji kicking a fodder and don't care about ex Drake pulling up.
Did I say I was excited about Sanji kicking fodder? I haven't been excited about Sanji kicking anything since 2008.
Wow, fam.
God damn, really?
Bro, who's he been kicking?
I know. Did he kick Sheep's at that one time? That was pretty hype.
You been kicking Luffy?
Yeah, kicking Luffy. That was his last successful kick, and his last successful kick before that was it Virgo? Did he land one on Virgo?
He
his brother. He all-screened his brother.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that fodder.
Man, why did that shit happen off screen?
Bobbins, the fourth commander.
I mean,
y'all keep listening.
The anime did it on screen.
The anime don't count. Anime.
You mean it don't count?
Yeah, fuck that the anime. I want Toddy here.
Yeah, the anime. I don't know. That's fan fiction.
You one of them niggas that think the anime don't count, huh?
I take the anime as seriously as I do niggas writing fan fiction about Luffy and Sanji being in love.
I don't think it's to that extent,
It's the
but
same
I mean, like,
what about when the anime fill in plot holes that the manga left open? You don't take those?
No.
That's just like us filling in plot holes that the manga.
All right, so
like the way people throw out the anime, they make it seem like Oda himself is animating the fucking anime. I'm like, nah, there's just them filling in shit.
Wait, let me give you an example.
He's gonna give me an example.
So, when in the manga, when we see Brook and Pedro just end up inside of a cracker clone, right? And then in the anime, it shows us that Brook cut it up and put it in there. So, since y'all don't take the anime, y'all just gonna assume that they just teleported inside of there?
That's a great
maybe like instant transmission. Maybe they got Mario powers or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like so irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not a super stickler for like, oh my god, this is canon or not canon. If it's fun, it's fun. I don't mind if it's theoretical. So like, I enjoy when the anime fills and stuff.
I mean, like the thing is, like, I don't think that anime fills in stuff.
Major plot point. Also, a major plot point that they filled in. You remember when Nami got captured and they took the Vivi card, and then a couple shots later she took it out of the titty, and they didn't explain to us that she even ripped the shit up. But in the anime, they showed her do the shit.
The thing is that if we're going to like,
I mean, that's just the difference between doing something on screen and they all got dropped.
yeah, they're all gone.
Well, I mean, I'll just keep talking anyway. Like, there's like a difference between that whole Vivi card example is just the difference between showing us and like just telling us. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't like discredit the anime or anything. That I just don't really.
I don't discredit the anime, but I mean, like, people like talk to anime. Like, they showed this one fucking article, right? And they like, they pretty much pretend like Oda himself was animating the whole fucking scene, and it, like everything that happened in it was canon and whatever. Even though the anime just be throwing in shit for cool points.
Yeah.
So it's like
I've been enjoying the fuck out of it though. So
I haven't been watching it for a while. So
it's been really good lately.
But when people bring up shit that happened in anime, and they're like, "Yeah, it's canon, you're wrong." It's like, I mean,
for the most part, the things that they're talking about is one of the things where it's theoretical canon. But I don't really want to get I don't want to get into canonicity right now.
Did y'all hear what I said after it locked me out?
No, you got dropped.
All right, so I was saying in the manga, after Nami got captured, they took they saw Monday take the Vivi card, right? And then they show her get another piece of the Vivi card, and they have a flashback like, oh, I tore it apart not too long ago. In the anime, they actually show her do it beforehand. So, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't seem like a plot hole. Y'all don't take that type of stuff. Like,
I mean, the thing was, it was never a plot hole.
It's not a plot hole. That's the thing. It's not a plot hole.
It was plot convenience.
No, I mean, like, it's for someone who hates Whole Cake Island, that wasn't a plot or a plot convenience.
There's just a lot of things. There's just a lot of things that are omitted that you can fill in yourself.
The only plot hole there was that they didn't actually search Nami when they put her in prison.
It's a plot convenience because they took all their shit, took a climate tech, all that shit, right? No, and then show her get the paper card. Just had a flashback like, oh, I did this. As far as Oda making up for the plot convenience that he just now instilled in the story.
But these are like very little.
I never said they was big.
So if they were so little, then why the hell can't you just go with it? Why do you discredit it?
Yeah,
I'm okay with going with like them filling in the gaps or whatever.
And
But when it's introducing something that's completely new to the story entirely, I don't take that seriously.
They haven't done that. What have they introduced that was completely new in the anime?
Anything filler?
The category.
Nigga, we know we ain't talking about filler.
Bro, everything that isn't in the manga is technically filler.
Nigga, you know we're not talking about filler.
Didn't they animate like all 11 hours of the cracker fight? Having a fight with you.
Exactly. That's a great example. Like the cracker fight, all the details or whatever in the anime, I do not take seriously because it was not in the manga. Because that to me is filler.
Okay, I can feel you on that point. Okay, yeah. But
that's more what I'm talking about.
I can feel you on that point. I can.
Yeah, because not me doing all that shit, man. I can't get with it.
What about the Smoker versus Virgo clearly showing the difference in their power?
Nah. That's
that ain't. Was that on the page?
Smoker is holding Virgo, fam. Sorry.
Was that on a page or a screen?
He wasn't folding shit.
No, bro. He had an elbow in his face multiple times.
Okay, Smoker used his strongest attack. Virgo hockeyed his face up, looked at him and said,
attack. Hold on, bro. Don't be creditless.
How am I being creditless?
That's like a basic attack.
He said his strongest attack.
Like the Bills.
Nah, bro, that's not Smoker's specialty.
He could put a hockeyed up fist behind all of his smoke power, a white blow. Virgo said, "Are you happy, Smoker-kun?"
He's dead.
How did we even get on anime anyway?
Just how these things normally go.
I think.
I feel like as slow as Wano. Wano's been in the last couple of months, imagine how slow the anime is going to be when it gets to this point in the story.
Yeah, I can't wait because the anime is doing an amazing job with whole trash Island. So
are you kidding? I don't know, bro.
Kick ass.
I don't know. I saw Luffy throw a Gatling gun in the anime, and he threw 3 punches in that Gatling gun. That's how solid that animation is.
I know, gosh.
Okay, hold on. Now, I think it's time to kill this pessimist.
So much.
No, it's true.
If you look at this,
true. Yo, chat, find me a clip.
Yo,
Katakuri made his arm into a fucking machine gun.
And I bet I haven't seen it, but I bet that scene took 7 minutes.
Hold up! Stop talking to me.
No, y'all niggas like to scuff their songs of fucking blades.
Bro, it's like a nigga saying One Piece ain't doing it for me, man. I'm dropping it, and niggas is still in Marineford.
What?
I don't get it. What's the issue?
What's the connection there?
The connection
I don't see the point A to point B.
If you're gonna say One Piece ain't doing it for you anymore, at least be caught up.
I am caught up.
No, I don't agree with that.
You're not caught up. You just said you didn't see what I just said.
Oh, I didn't see the anime.
Then shut the fuck up.
Nigga, I see clips.
I see OVAs and shit.
Okay, my bad. You watch a 1 minute YouTube clip and you're caught up to the end.
Man, I watch a One Piece clip and I get confused and start shaking my mouse because I thought my screensaver came up.
I mean, I get confused too if I watch, one piece of a whole episode.
Yeah, what kind of stupid is that?
I get confused too if I only had one piece to a puzzle.
And guess what, Naya? You're next, Hemmings. What the fuck is your issue?
What do you mean?
Why is everybody so bad now?
You said you don't agree. What's up?
Oh no, because you were saying that you have to be caught up to have an opinion on the series in a sense where it's like what I do agree with is you don't get to sort of be like, you don't get to read like 2 chapters of One Piece and be like, oh wow, it's bad, this and that and the other, because you didn't do anything, but you're completely justified in dropping it in the first episode of chapter if it gave you no incentive to keep going.
No, listen to what I said.
So I think the difference is between what Virgo is saying is that don't give an opinion about what we're talking about currently if you have not viewed what we're talking about currently.
Yeah,
but if we're talking about the quality of the anime, and we have all seen the anime go from very high quality to very low quality, then we've seen enough.
But if you're not watching the anime right now when there's good quality, how can you have an opinion on it?
It's not good quality because I went back I went back and watched clips that niggas have sent me of
You
Katakuri
watch
versus.
clips.
That's creditless.
Nigga, we're talking about we're talking about nigga. The anime been fired for like 3 months, nigga.
But if my issue is the animation quality,
I don't know. The anime has also been trashed for 3 years before that, so
And
I'll
they're
let you guys
gone.
all left.
And they're gone.
Dad, don't use a phone with the fucking Hangouts.
But what I was gonna say is that ever since Super ended and they got a lot of their staff back, especially with the Broly movie being done and whatnot, the overall quality has gone up. The pacing is still awful. It's like a chapter, episode like one chapter, but the overall animation quality has seen a significant increase. So I'm very happy with it right now.
Okay, listen. So Naya, let me tell you what I was saying.
No, I got you. I'm sorry. I misunderstood your point. I got you though.
Okay.
Because he's not watching the anime, so basically he doesn't get the right to really have a opinion on it. I got you.
He has zero right.
Yeah. But you internet enough to know that
keep on getting
that don't matter.
Did y'all?
Are you on your phone?
We did too.
Where are you like on the phone? Because it drops out people on the phone sometimes.
But Toddy, what we're saying is you have no right to say these things if you're not concurrent.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying is that anime primarily stems from in 1994 status, and I've seen clips of the current art.
Am I tripping or is he like robotic?
That's what you know.
Is he robotic or is that me?
Bro,
it's not you.
You're seeing bits and pieces of the game, right? Listen, say I never played basketball, right? And I see a nigga do a layup, and that's all I see. And I say, damn, this game ain't got enough elements for me.
Like long story short, I'll vouch for it because with Super ending and the staff not being so spread out, the overall quality of the anime has gone up significantly. The pacing is still really slow. They do about a chapter and like one episode, like one chapter for the most part, but overall it looks a lot better. From when they had to do that and Super at the same time, they were spread way too thin. It looked, I mean, the anime looked bad for a while to be honest, but I would say post-Seducing Woods, there's a notable increase on a general scale. Every single scene in a frame is not going to be literally gorgeous, but overall, it does look a lot better. They're getting a lot of their like very notable staff, like Tate and Shida and stuff, to work on a lot of the scenes with Katakuri and Luffy. They've been pretty good.
Am I still robotic?
I hear you.
You're good now. You're good now.
All right. So if like I was saying, if my issue stems around the animation quality, and I've seen clips of the current art during scenes where I know that the animation should be top notch. I've seen several scenes with Mama. I've seen God Jr. versus Luffy a couple of times, and the animation quality is still, in my opinion, far inferior to some other like big name animes.
Did they animate the part where Sanji kicked the oven?
I don't know.
Yes,
but if I'm seeing evidence that supports that the animation quality is still shit to me, then I feel comfortable in saying that the anime is still shit. Because while I don't watch it regularly, I've seen evidence that my biggest issue with the anime is still prevalent.
I mean, that's how you feel.
I'm back up in this bitch.
I have to wholeheartedly disagree. How are you gonna?
Yeah, I don't agree at all. But I mean,
hey, have you seen the latest episode? Like the episode that just came out 2 days ago. Have you seen the episode?
In a YouTube clip?
No, I haven't. But I've been told that the anime has gotten a lot better for like months now. And I went back and watched. Yeah, exactly. And I went back and watched the clips that niggas have told me to watch, and it still looks like crap to me.
I think that's just a personal preference thing. That's all it is.
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like spoiled by like Madhouse shit and stuff like that.
But
I'm spoiled by good animation.
Here's the difference between Madhouse and Toei, whatever the fuck. Madhouse put out seasonal animation. I mean, they can spend all their budget on those few episodes and have them top quality all the time throughout the thing.
Same thing with My Hero and shit. They all come out.
Maybe One Piece is pushing that season.
One Piece is literally pushing out an episode every week. They can't afford to have.
I'm going to correct.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I mean, they have a good reason. I mean, they have every reason for it to be shit, and that is a good reason for it to be shit. But if a baby had a diaper on, that's a good excuse for that diaper to smell like shit. It doesn't change the fact that the diaper still smells like shit.
Just like one correction, it's not like a budget does not make or break an anime. It's really mostly pre-production schedule and stuff. Like a lot of the shit that you guys really like One Punch Man, did not have an incredibly high budget. Like they got regular money. You had good staff. Good staff is what makes good animation.
But they still didn't have to have a schedule to put out all this shit every week. They didn't have.
I know. I got you saying they've been doing this since 1998, I believe. Like it's hard to maintain a high level of quality for that long. My only point is that a lot of people tend to say, "Oh yeah, they put the whole budget into this moment of this scene," and that's just that's wrong. That's not how it works.
I hate hearing that.
I'm saying though, they still do got a set budget for how many episodes of One Punch Man? 13?
12.
Yeah, I think this
so
one's gonna be 12.
That means that they can spend way more money on these 13 episodes than they can on these fucking 800 plus episodes individually.
Well, Durston, One Piece wasn't seasonal way back in the day, was it? It was still running on the same time.
One Piece was
right. So what happened? What happened back in the when Thriller Bark and shit was going on when the animation was fire? Well, like they didn't have the same problems that you're saying they have today back then.
Relatively the same to me.
No way. Luffy versus Lucci.
Yeah,
Luffy versus.
I mean,
Lucci.
you have to remember though, those were the days when the fucking opening and the recap took 10 minutes of the fucking episode, and they only had 5 minutes of content.
And then also think about this: you're naming moments. The thing is, the animation quality always step up in those moments.
I mean, I would disagree with that. The animation quality was way better pre-time skip, or at least more consistent. 100%. More consistent. Because time skip, there'll be moments where it looks okay, sometimes where it looks complete shit, and one epic moment where it looks pretty good, and then that's pretty much it. But pre-time skip, it was pretty much consistent at least.
I'll say from Water 7 to Impel Down, that stretch was really good. It looks really good.
Yeah, I think Leo honestly nailed it in the chat. It's really about effort. They have plenty of time because they have a shitload of staff working on it. I just don't think that they're putting the effort into the anime anymore because the audience clearly. I was telling
you earlier, with Super being done, they're not spread as thin anymore because Super took up a lot of their. Remember, it's all Toei. It's all in house, right? So a lot of shit they have to outsource to the Philippines and stuff because they don't have that many people there. Because now they have to do Super, which is literally every week the same thing with One Piece. It was hard for them to do both.
Goes back to what I was saying.
And hold on, but that means the animation about to go back to shit though because Super's coming back.
What that confirmed?
Yeah, that is confirmed.
He's gonna go to shit.
That is confirmed.
Honestly, at this point, I mean, there's businesses that I'm 100% behind, and then businesses I just think are always going to put out shit. And at this point, I would expect anything that Toei produces to be the worst quality on the market. I'm just used to that vibe.
Wow.
They consistently suck, over and over and over.
Wait, is One Piece only animated
Super, whether
now?
it's One Piece? Say what?
Is One Piece the only anime that's not seasonal now? Pretty much, out of anything that matters.
Isn't Black Clover not seasonal? Isn't this ongoing?
All right, Black Clover.
That's period though. I think, if I remember correctly. Not that I don't watch Black Clover. That shit mid.
This nigga, hey, you think it's mid?
Of course, mid Clover. Whack.
Hey, what? Hey, you said it yourself sometimes. Sometimes
that mid's not hitting though.
Sometimes
that mid's not hitting though.
That mid be hitting, famo.
Hey, y'all gonna put some respect on Trash Clover.
Man, Black Clover's not trash.
Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Talk about Brown Clover.
Fuck with nigga Clover.
All right, guys.
Gray Clover, nigga.
Dog nigga though.
Dog nigga is the shit.
Oh Lord.
Dog nigga is fire.
The fuck is dog nigga?
Go read dog nigga. Hey, everybody in the chat, go read dog nigga.
I'm not gonna do this to you.
Hey, Virgo,
is this
on the wave, man?
I'm gonna search it up and then it's gonna be some sex anime or something.
No, double egg.
I'm not involved.
All right, I'm not involved either. Then.
I mean, what do you mean you're not involved? What ties do you have to this previously?
You know how many people tagged me to cover dog nigga? I'm not doing this.
Wow.
Even the dude, Chief, whatever, was like, "Hey, man, like, yo, listen, like." Look at my avatar. You see that?
Hey, dog nigga, bro. Chief,
God, that's what matters. That's what I'm here for. Okay.
What Tower of Goat?
Tower of Greatness.
Tower of
Trash.
Tower of Trash.
Tower of Fodder.
Tower of Heat. Tower of Crack.
The trash of God.
Nah, Goat.
Why niggas go in here like this?
Tower of Goat.
I heard TOG was the shit too.
No,
I need to start it. Need
to reach God. It'll change your life.
Hey, but honestly, like, so I have a question for y'all. Since y'all have some interesting opinions, would it piss y'all off if there was no exchange between Drake or Santi or any of them?
Honestly, I wouldn't be pissed.
I don't give a shit.
No.
It wouldn't piss me off.
I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be pissed.
It's to be expected. So
yeah, they pretty much. It's pretty much. It makes the most sense for them to hide. So I mean, I wouldn't be too pissed.
So are you guys just like not optimistic for Sanji?
No, I'm optimistic for Sanji, but at the same time, man, you gotta base your dreams on reality, my guy.
Yeah, the reality is like I say, if they do engage, I still got Sanji like fucking.
Like, look, the way it is, like, if they do fight, right?
It might not happen.
If they do fight, and then Sanji loses, I'm just gonna be happy because it's funny to roast Sanji fans, right? But if he wins, I'm gonna be happy too because I actually like Sanji's fights. Him doing good is actually really cool.
Bro, why is your name still Devil Egg?
What?
I feel like if they do fight, no matter what the outcome is, some people are going to be shitty because if Sanji loses, people are going to be shitty because Sanji's so weak, and if Sanji wins, people are going to be pissed because Drake, after all this hype, he's so weak, So I don't feel like there's any win-win scenario.
I mean, if they stalemate though.
Why does it bring it down?
Stigma. Look, it's the stigma with Sanji. When it's Sanji, nothing can be good. If Sanji wins,
that's
then
all Oda's fault,
trash. And if Sanji loses, then Sanji just trash, like they said all along. That's how
all of that is Oda's fault, though.
That's how people think, regardless of how you feel about it.
No matter what feat or anything, he can only take an L.
Yep.
That's how people think nowadays.
That's how people think. That's how trash.
Yeah, they won't give him any credit for a W because they'll just say that the person he's fighting was trash.
Yeah, at this point.
Listen, he can fight around. Listen, if that nigga was to fight fucking Kizaru of all people, they're gonna say, well, Kizaru was the weakest admiral. Did I cut out? What the fuck that nigga go? Yo, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm saying, listen, he can fight an admiral, any admiral you choose, and then say, oh, but if Sanji beats that nigga, that admiral must have been the weakest one.
That's so fucked up.
That's how they fucking are. These
it's with Sanji, it's a lose-lose. Doesn't matter. They'll find a way to roast him.
Because I was a Sanji roaster, I'm not gonna lie. I was real bad, you know that.
I know.
But I've changed because now I'm just like it's kind of forced.
It's just one of those.
Like
things.
I don't go as far as other people.
For me, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, with like a baby, right? You go like peekaboo, and they laugh, and you can do that, and they can laugh for that same joke for like all day,
all eternity.
Yeah, like it's just for me, like it's no one's clever anymore. It's not funny. It's forced. It's just like, all right, stop now. You're trying too hard. That's how I feel, at least.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Sanji haters, Devil Egg's pretty clever, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even hate Sanji. I just like roasting him.
What's the difference?
I don't hate him either. He just every time I expect him to actually do something impressive, Oda lets me down.
Yeah, I legitimately don't think he's strong, but I mean, I don't hate Sanji.
Wait, you don't think he's strong?
No. I mean, like, he's obviously strong relatively, but I don't think he's strong to a point where it matters to anybody who's.
But you believe Zoro is?
Zoro's irrelevant to the conversation.
I mean, you have a reason to believe Zoro's strong. You don't really have a reason to believe Sanji's strong.
He is irrelevant.
And
like Zoro hasn't done anything, so right, so his only real feats are like beating Pika, which is cool, right? And then he like held off an admiral, kind of.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that quietly?
I mean, that was pretty impressive. How easily he defeated old dude was really impressive, though. Pika.
I would say he mid-diffed him. I wouldn't say it was easy.
Yeah, mid diff. Maybe the chase was mid diff, but in actual combat 1v1 and with a low
But that's part of the fight, though. If that nigga can't get you,
running away is part of the fight.
Right back to you.
I mean, like back to Sanji, right? I mean, like he just has to show, like he kicks people, right? They obviously like get sent flying or whatever, but they don't actually take any real damage, so it's like it's not cool anymore. Especially with the Diablo Jamba he's using every 2 seconds. It just don't think he's really that strong.
Yeah. Do you think some of like the reason like some of the things that used to make us hype don't make us hype
Luffy
anymore?
goes and Luffy uses gears, and he always uses gear 2 or gears 3rd all the fucking time. But
Yeah, well, I've literally been complaining for a while that gear 2 and gear 3rd like are super lame now.
Yeah, they're base. And to follow up with that, do you guys
Diablo
think
Jamba is
that?
base.
Okay, to follow up on that, do you guys think that because we've been overexposed to some of these abilities, they kind of lost their wow factor over time?
I mean, it's
no, you know what? I think it's because y'all so used to it. Maybe that, but then y'all also.
I mean, maybe
like,
if you gave him a full fight.
Hey, I got a question, Toddy. Every time you hear go, Gon goes Jen can rock. Is that annoying?
He doesn't do that often.
He does. I'm not oversaturated with that because he's only used it 5 times in the series.
Also,
whereas, how many times have we seen Gear 3rd at this point? How many times have we seen Diablo Jamba at this point?
That is very true.
I mean, how many times I've seen it. It's just like he's like pulling out for fodder dudes. It doesn't seem any different from a regular kick. It's just like it has no more wow factor. You know, the devil leg is just not cool anymore.
To me, every time I see it,
right?
It was hype back when he used it on Jabba, but I mean,
that's the problem right there. Y'all saying they're fodder dudes. That's the problem.
Oh no, literal fodder dudes like
literal fodder, literal no-name soldiers.
Yeah,
are getting elephant.
I'm not talking about when he uses it on Sheep's Head or whatever. I'm talking about when he uses it on like random nigga 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say when we get actual name niggas,
random nigga 1, 2, 3.
Bruh, do you not remember when he used it on the table?
The fucking table
at the wedding. He used it on the tablecloth.
He had a milk. Whoa! That's for the candy. Remember the candy?
That's for the candy,
wait.
right? But
that's a different story. That candy is literally weak against fire.
That candy is fodder.
No, the candy is not fodder. No, it's not.
Sparrow is pretty beast with the candy.
Yeah, nigga, what you talking about?
That candy almost killed.
What's that candy's name?
If you don't have heat, you're not fucking with that candy. That's
is that candy a warlord?
That candy could be. Wait, nigga. If you do not have heat, you are not fucking with that candy. Period.
That candy stopped Big Father in his tracks. That candy almost loaded Brook and Chopper.
Oh man, you named some heavy hitters there, Durston.
Big Father? That was standing against Big Father.
Hey, look, Toddy, that goes back to what Tyrant just said. Y'all always call them fodder.
No, Brook and Chopper are literally like the weakest.
I mean, I made a joke about him using it against the tablecloth, and y'all said it was to knock out the candy. It doesn't change the fact that he's still using it. He's not using it on like. But the point we were making though is he's not using Diablo Jamba exclusive.
All right, so now that they're gone, I just want to say.
I'm trying to tell you, that example with the table was a bad example.
I just want to say
the whole thing with Sanji though is like
every time that I see them use their moves, I'm not tired of it. It's still hype.
I'm not tired of it.
I'm completely fine with seeing Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd and also like it's still fun to me. I still love it. It's still great to me.
Man, I keep on getting kicked. I'm starting to think Virgo's doing it on purpose.
No, it's like
I mean, you do piss me off a lot.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I feel the thing about to go back to your example with Jajankin, when Gon uses Jajankin, he never uses it unless like it's during a very tense moment and he's fighting somebody that's as equal or stronger. I mean, that was a very tense moment. That was the most intense game of dodgeball anybody's ever seen. But and the thing is, if Luffy is using Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd, what's up?
I don't know. He's like, I just heard the yelling.
You mean that fodder ant he used it against?
I didn't hear what you said.
The fodder ant.
That fodder ant.
What fodder ant?
The one that he fought with Kite.
At that point in the series, that was not fodder to go. At that point in the series, that was not even close to fodder. And he used paper against them anyway. He used paper. He cut him in half.
That nigga was garbage.
Wasn't it scissors?
But back to Sanji, right? He just like you guys mentioned is he always has like some kind of stipulation to his fights. But the thing is, other people also have stipulations to their fights, and they still manage to at least look impressive. Like Brooke can fight Big Mom out here and look cool, but Sanji can't fight Virgo.
Whoa,
and not
Brooke,
look like trash.
Brooke counter. Whoa, let me
on,
stop
bro.
right there. Brooke was put in a position in which his powers and shit was a good counter to Big Mom's.
Regardless of whatever the reason is the like there's no way. Like
you can't get around that situation. But Brooke is a bad example.
I'm not getting away anything. Like the thing is, like people have been put in like situations where it's like they're kind of fucked, but they still pull through.
Hold
and
on.
Zoro fighting Fujitora, right? Luffy versus Katakuri, right? There's
he's fighting Mirror
Luffy versus Cracker, right? Where like they're pretty much pinned against the wall, and they still look cool and impressive. And like Sanji can't even fight Judge without looking like he's ass. Come on, fam.
How did he look like ass when Judge did nothing to the nigga until he pulled out the fucking damn
Sanji
wall?
didn't do anything to him either.
Nigga, Sanji was
before the wall. Hold on, before the fucking wall. Sanji was getting his ass Wano across the fucking floor, had his fucking power up, grabbed like it was a wet paper towel.
He's fighting this nigga with his hand. Nigga, he thinks this shit is boring. Judge is really coming after that nigga because he truly wants to fucking. Yes, he is.
He needed him for the wedding. He wouldn't be trying to murder him. You didn't prove shit. You just said shit that wasn't true.
You to say that goes against Judge's character.
Talking about?
Oh no.
All I'm saying is Sanji is so underwhelming that Oda had to give him a Super Saiyan suit to make him interesting when he uses
Zoro
it.
Gotta get a sword. And Luffy gotta get a goddamn
sword versus a Super
What
Saiyan
the fuck?
Zoro started out with
I think y'all just be forcing it with Sanji.
Like y'all niggas is trash for saying this shit.
Listen, man,
everybody get a fucking power up.
Listen, man,
everybody gets a power up through their own willpower. Sanji gets a power up through science and pity.
Nigga, that's his family. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's his family.
What does a sword have to do with willpower?
That's his family, nigga. This is a shonen, not Mori.
What are you even talking about? Zoro hasn't got a new sword for like 500 episodes.
Sure hasn't.
And he's about to get one. He's got this Nidai Kitetsu. That's gift wrap for this nigga. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
That might happen, but it hasn't happened yet.
No, you know damn well it's going to happen.
And even if that happens, Eric, there's a big difference between a sword for a swordsman and a Super Saiyan suit for a nigga.
Unless the sword does something extra, then it doesn't count.
Bro, first of all, the nigga didn't even accept the suit.
He got the suit. It doesn't matter if he accepted it or not. You best believe he's pulling that shit out when he needs it.
He threw that bitch on the ground.
I really hope he never uses that race.
Virgo, hold up. These niggas are talking out their fucking ass. Y'all do realize, but the swords, especially those graded swords, 21 and the 12 grade swords and shit, that shit literally improves your fucking performance shit. Zoro got to hold that goddamn sword, and we literally saw it boost his techniques to the fucking extreme. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all niggas are stupid for saying that shit.
I'm sorry, Eric. I don't compare a sword to a Super Saiyan.
Listen, for you to say that is a fallacy against your fucking logic.
Look, fam. The sword obviously boosts his techniques and shit, right? But it doesn't grant him new abilities and shit like the raids.
Nigga, it improves his abilities just like the raids. So,
bro,
are you saying that Mihawk?
Oh, wait, hold on. Tyrant said Zoro's gonna get a new sword. You said, well, that hasn't happened yet. Well, he ain't used the fucking suit yet, so chill the fuck out.
He's clearly about to use it, bro.
Are you guys implying?
I hope you guys are right, and he never uses it because fuck that race.
Are you guys implying that Shanks is only a Yonko because he has a super strong sword, or that Mihawk is only the strongest swordsman because he has a super strong sword?
Virgo, hold up.
That's what you guys are.
That's the implication. That's the implication when you put all this. I would love to try this.
It literally fucking improved all his fucking moves and shit. Remember when he first used the 360-pound cannon, him using C-Suite absorbed the other two fucking air blades and shit and made it to one giant one. Zoro told you that shit, him fucking self and shit. Him just getting a 21 grade sword did that much for his abilities. It improved the power of his techniques.
I mean, yeah, but if you give Zoro regular swords, he's not suddenly ass though.
We're not talking about regular swords. We're talking about these.
It's like a very minor difference.
Well,
I have a minor difference. Y'all niggas sound stupid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a minor difference as well.
Like if you give Zoro regular swords, you still beating half,
exactly.
The people still beat. And
yeah, you can give that nigga a stick.
No, I don't know about that.
But he's not
you can give Meliodas a stick.
He's not getting a regular sword. Because guess what? We've seen what happens when Zoro uses regular sword shit. When he go and gets real niggas and shit, those swords get fighterized except for the good swords.
I have a question, Eric. When Zoro and Mihawk fought, did Mihawk beat him with the world's strongest toothpick sword in the world? Is that why he was able to overcome him?
He didn't.
Because that little mini dagger was the strongest.
Zoro. There was a huge level in power.
Well, that's what we're saying is that Zoro's capability still is in himself. It's not just the sword. When Sanji puts on this suit, it is like 50% Sanji, 50% suit.
Sanji has never put on the suit.
You know he's going to, nigga.
Hopefully he never will.
You know he will.
If he never does, I'll have to take this out.
You don't put a gun in the wall and not use it.
So hold on. You're telling me you're shitting on Sanji because of an assumption?
No.
But hold on. But Zoro, you know damn well Zoro's about to get that goddamn sword. So why the fuck y'all? That's that bias shit. I'm fucking hearing it.
I don't even know Zoro's gonna get the sword.
You know,
even if he does get the sword, I still won't equate that to getting a race suit.
Can I say I don't know if he's gonna use the suit? I don't understand.
No, what I'm saying, say Zoro got a raid suit, and he also got a new sword. I would expect his abilities to increase more from the raid suit than the new sword.
I'm going to tell you why. Listen, because those suits are designed for the business.
Why? He's a swordsman.
Remember,
and Sanji's
a vent smoke. No, it's not. Sanji's a vent smoke. Those raid suits are for the vent smoke.
I'm saying hypothetically. It's a hypothetical.
No, we can't use that. No, listen, it's a bad hypothetical because guess what? Unless Zoro's a part of that family, that raid suit ain't gonna do shit for him.
That's what hypotheticals are. They're situations that would never happen.
I'm trying to tell you, the equivalent of a raid suit for him is like Zoro getting a fucking 21 or 12 grade sword. That is the equivalent of him getting a goddamn raid suit.
We'll have to agree to disagree. Because I feel like him getting a new sword is the equivalent of me getting some Jordans instead of my Skechers.
No, nigga, you can't say that when the swords themselves literally improve this nigga performance. That's like the raid suit. The raid suit improves your fucking performance. The same thing with these graded swords. That goes against the story for you to use your head and say, oh, I disagree, when the story is literally telling you that this is what these swords do.
But the story doesn't tell you the significance, though. And you're just making up the significance.
I'm not making up the significance.
You definitely are.
Really?
You definitely are. You're trying to tell us how big.
You making it seem like a Zoro traded in like his regular.
Hold on, bro. Wait. Hold on. He's bringing to you. Hey, wait. He's bringing to you examples of where. Hold on, Devil Egg. Hold on. He's giving you examples of where swords clearly made Zoro stronger, and you're giving an example of a raid suit.
We're not arguing that it doesn't make him stronger.
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. You're giving an example of a raid suit empowering Sanji when he's never.
Go listen. I'm about to tell you right now. Go to when Zoro defeated Orm. Hello.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, hold on, listen. Go.
I remember.
Zoro told you out of his own fucking mouth. Zoro said that shit. What did he say about C-Suite when he defeated Orm?
He didn't have C-Suite when he defeated Orm.
Yes,
You talking about the guy from like Skypiea, right?
Yes, he did have C-Suite.
No, he didn't. He got it in Thriller Bark when he met Ryuma.
He got C-Suite in Thriller Bark.
Oh, ouch.
What is that? I'm about to fucking prove
No.
It's a statement.
Because you presented that. I only said
wait. That was a different Katetsu. He ended up getting 2 fucking swords.
In Skypiea?
When Zoro mentioned when he used the fucking 360-pound candy. When Zoro used the 360-pound candy, he said the power from C-Suite, right?
He got a sword in Log Town, and he got Hello?
Yeah, where are you?
Are they cutting out with anybody?
Yeah, they're cutting out for me.
The power, Zoro told you that when he used the 360-pound cannon, that
I think the logic gods.
He got a sword in after Ryuma.
I think the logic gods are trying to silence you guys.
Tyree.
They don't want you to make sense.
Like even if you guys forget the whole Reisu thing, it's like going back to the original point. Like Sanji is still underwhelming, and is like I just don't think he's strong. If something proves me wrong in like next chapter or something, I mean I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, oh no, Sanji's still
underwhelming.
Strong.
I can agree with Devil Egg. I agree with that. But now I think it's a fallacy.
You said what?
agree with, but thinking he's not strong, I don't.
I think.
I mean, like, obviously,
I think he was
strong,
thinking
like,
about
relative
Yubashidi. I don't think he was thinking about Suisui. I think he just got his names mixed up.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought was happening with him.
Because
that's what I was trying to say. He got a sword.
Yeah, the 21. Yeah, and that sword and shit. Literally, he said just from using that sword, fucking improve that technique that much.
The thing is, like, we were never arguing that the swords didn't increase his power. We were just arguing the significance versus the raid suit. And the thing is, yes, the swords, yes, the swords do increase his power pretty significantly. But the thing is, the raid suit is so significant that the other Vinsmokes cannot even.
Okay, I'm about to answer your question. Hold on, guess what? Hold on. That's not true. Because here's the thing. No, hold on. If Zoro gets a 12 grade sword, right? Fuck the 21 grade sword. Wouldn't y'all say that's along the same fucking lines? But y'all ain't gonna have no problem with that.
I wouldn't. I don't think there's unless he gets like the strongest sword in the series. I don't think.
That's my opinion. Like I've said, like multiple times, you give Zoro regular swords, he's still doing 99% of the shit he can still do.
He's not, because we've seen what happens when he goes.
It's not like it's you give him regular swords. Like I can't do 360 pound cannon anymore.
Hold on, Devil Egg. No, that's against fire. He does that when he goes against real niggas. Those swords break.
I have a question. Why would Mihawk say the world's strongest black blade if there aren't weaker ones?
I mean, there are obviously weaker ones. That's not what we're arguing.
What I'm trying to tell him is this: when Zoro
only a 1% difference.
Like if you give Mihawk like a regular sword, he's not the world's greatest swordsman anymore. That's what you guys are going to tell me.
I tried to make that point earlier.
I'm not saying that.
Is Shanks only a Yako because of his sword?
He will definitely be the world's greatest swordsman, but he won't be as strong.
Well, that's the difference. Is that like it doesn't make an extreme?
I'll tell you the difference. By the way,
it doesn't make an extreme. It doesn't make such a difference that the world's strongest swordsman is no longer the world's strongest swordsman without the sword. The difference is with these Vinsmokes is they can't fight without the suit.
No, that's not true.
They needed their suit on top of the wedding
cake. They needed it to be relevant
in
in strength, but I mean, like they could still fight.
That's their weapon.
They can fight, but they wouldn't even try until they got their rates.
That's not true. Oh my god, nigga, what the fuck? This nigga is not reading the story. The raid suit is a weapon. It is a tool, just like a swordsman. Sword is a fucking tool.
I mean, saying it's a tool is like saying that a soldier uses a tank.
Gun is a sniper's tool. That's what these niggas use.
I'm not even arguing.
Hold on, guys. We've been yelling at each other a lot. Hemmings wants to interject.
No, all I was gonna say is that I don't agree with the idea that the raid
suit
doesn't take. You need to master the raid suit. Like it takes time to master.
What panel is that in?
That's not true.
My only point is just that like you're like, oh, the raid suit, you just put it on and it works. Like you don't know that. Like what if he has to get?
No, that's because that goes against what it's called memory fucking shit. It's like this shit is literally tied to like their fucking DNA and their fucking abilities. And
but
shit.
he's not. But he's never really worn one. He's supposed to be a dud.
But he's still that's what everybody believes. Remember, it's never stated that he is. That's the assumption that he's a dud. Like he never unlocked any of the he didn't unlock the exoskeleton and he didn't unlock a special ability and shit. But for all we know, Diablo Jamba is his ability.
Because of his blonde hair,
he'll put it on and immediately know exactly what to do all the time, every single time. There's no adjustment period.
No, we can't.
Like, how much stronger do you think Sanji is with the raid suit on?
My only thing is that you guys are saying that
no way of gauging that.
We have no
50%.
We don't. But my only thing is that like if he puts it on, I still think there's an adjustment period. Like
I'm gonna say this. Wait.
Oh no, he's gonna put the suit on and beat
I'm about to tell you. It's not 50. I think it's at least double. Because if we base it on what the Vinsmokes did.
All right, but if he takes Zoro's sword away, it's not like he loses half his power.
He's not doing the same thing. No, here's the thing. When Zoro uses techniques, he's not using the same. It's not the same effect of his techniques at all.
Exactly.
You're not understanding what I'm gonna say. If you give Zoro some regular swords, right, as opposed to the name swords that he has, like the 21 grade swords and shit, you're gonna see a whole different output than you do with the regular sword. It is a big difference, huge difference.
Bro, listen. Here's the qualms that I'm having. Here's the qualms I'm having. I'm talking about why isn't Sanji strong, and for some reason we are out of nowhere have started comparing Sanji to Zoro. I wasn't trying to.
You guys brought up Zoro.
I didn't bring Zoro up.
No, not you, Hemmings. Like fucking Tyrant and Virgo. I
brought Zoro. I went along with Zoro.
Shut up. I said Zoro. I said I don't think Sanji is strong, and you're like, would you say Zoro is strong? And I immediately said like I don't care about Zoro.
Yeah, that's
beforehand. And then and then we got back to it again, right? We got off the subject, and then we got back to it again, and I didn't introduce that point. And I'm just saying, y'all niggas started talking about. You started talking about porno. You started talking about. Y'all talking about race. Y'all brought up the race shit, right? And I'm talking about wait, y'all don't have a problem with power ups when it goes to anybody else. And before I said Zoro, I mentioned Nami. No one had a problem when Nami got a goddamn Yonko soul as a fucking power up.
But we're not. No one power scales her.
No one saying Nami is super strong. Is like
I'm talking about power ups. It's still a power up at the end of the fucking day.
Yeah, but context matters. Sanji being a part of the Monster Trio, we're arguing if he's strong or not. Like we don't care if Nami is strong or not. We know she's not.
The conversation wasn't is Nami strong or not. The conversation is if Sanji is.
That, because we got derailed into a versus, and he's just using examples of other people that no one complains about.
That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all complain about this nigga, but when it comes to anybody else,
though.
Yes, you are. You've been complaining. Listen, you're saying, "Oh, he's not strong. Oh, he can't do this." Oh, like that nigga, that's complaining, nigga.
He can't do that.
I just want everyone to know that I'm not complaining about Sanji. I like Sanji Raw. That wasn't me.
I like Sanji.
Yeah, Sanji's my favorite character.
He's that strong.
Thank you for the disclaimer.
He keeps saying he's that strong. I'm not in their cab. Like Sanji out. That's my nigga.
Yeah, Sanji's my favorite character actually.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't fucking believe you.
I don't believe that, Devil Egg. How could you say all of this and still claim that?
No, pre-time skip Sanji is like my favorite character.
You can't separate the characters. The same fucking character.
The only thing I disagreed with is that Sanji puts on their raid suit and he knows exactly what to do. I think he needs to.
This whole idea, like I brought up multiple things about why Sanji isn't strong. You guys focus on the raid suit thing.
Why is he strong?
He's still raw without the raid suit.
No, I told you guys he doesn't. He's like when it comes to people who actually matter, like when it comes to fighting like Daifuku or Oven or people, anyone from there and above. He's not really doing much in terms of damage.
Wait, what?
He's getting his face smashed in the ground against Daifuku.
Nigga, from behind.
He snuck him.
I mean, y'all can keep finding excuses for every point that we guys give you. The fact stands that Sanji has.
Hold on. I got it. So how do we have a debate? How do I refute a point? It's not excuses. It's called a refutation. And that's what I'm fucking doing here. Every time I give you a reason as to why that's not okay, you can't just say I'm making an excuse.
Well, why don't you guys, instead of refuting ours that we're saying he's weak with, why don't you guys give us examples of him showing his strength? That's something you can't do.
I'm about to do it. I'm about to go down
knocking out Daifuku's genie, showing a speed blitz of we have not seen. We've never seen to this point.
Speed blitz in the series. Yes, it is. Name one
Who's faster?
Who's faster?
Kizaru?
No, it's not.
Yeah, when
Kizaru wasn't faster.
Drake, that was faster, bro. That's besides the point.
He has it.
Rayleigh also had a faster speed.
Bro. Listen. Kizaru speed blitzed him and with an attack. Sanji not only attacked the nigga and saved somebody and got all the way back to his prior destination.
That's base Sanji.
Yeah, that's cool and all.
Listen, there was no Diablo Jabby, none of that shit. There's nothing to say that's cool and all. That's the fastest pure speed. No, listen, that's the fastest pure speed in the series.
Let me finish. What the fuck?
No, because you asked us to shit. Give us examples of what you think is.
No.
Yes, you did. Toddy asked us, Devil Egg. Toddy asked.
Yeah, but I wasn't finished.
My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, nigga.
We're done. I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay, so like Sanji's been shown that he can send people flying, but when it comes to actually doing real damage and knocking people out, he's been incapable. When it comes to actually finishing stuff, he can't do it, right? And there's all that's with stipulations and stuff. I'm talking post time skip here.
He said Jabra. Jesus Christ.
Why assume me?
We gotta go that far back.
When it comes to like him having all these like conditions and stipulations, like all these other characters also have like conditions, stipulations, injuries, whatever, but they still are able to beat people and show that they're strong.
That's not true. Like who? No. Name something harder. First of all, before you finish your statement, right? Name one. All these people you talk about. Oh, these people are able to fucking still show impressive things. Name out of these people you're talking about, right? Name somebody who also wasn't allowed to finish their fights. Because you bring up people that the same people that you're about to bring up, they was allowed to complete their fight. Name somebody who was not allowed to finish their fight. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Brooke.
Brook, what are you talking about? The fight was over. Big Mom defeated him and shit, but Brook had a fucking counter to her powers. He was literally, he nerfed her two strongest weapons, Prometheus and Zeus. He countered them perfectly. That's not a. Oh my god,
that is irrelevant. He can still look impressive, like against a fucking Yonko. But
he
you guys
has
told
an
me,
ability.
like,
no,
I'm trying to
he has an ability that nerfs it.
You guys would be like, "Oh man, Sanji has his shoes untied. That means like he couldn't fight fairly."
No.
And also, like Sanji has been in fights.
That's an exaggeration, but I mean like. But I mean, like the idea is like there's always an excuse for some bullshit. It's just like, bro, he's just not that good.
Yeah, and there has been fights that Sanji's had where yes, he didn't have enough time to finish him, but he had more time than Zoro did, and Zoro still finished his fight in that less amount of time.
No, first of all, Sanji
yes, he has.
Hold on, first. Usually, do you forget oldest formula? Zoro and shit defeats the fucking person and shit. Right? Considered to be second strong.
Like this man, Luffy will have his like, guts torn out.
His fight way faster.
But this man,
when Sanji actually fights, right? When the Monster Trio had their fights, right? Luffy, of course, had the longest fight, followed by Zoro. But when Sanji fights, he is done faster than anybody. When he is actually allowed to fight,
bro, you're talking about stuff that is like literally decades old. We're talking about post time skip. We're talking post time skip
compared to the big boys that they're competing against right now that are relevant.
Listen,
you never said it was just said bring up fucking feats. We're talking about Sanji.
Exactly. You can't limit the field. Listen, y'all trying to pick and choose where in the story you can get feet. No, nigga, you can't do that. You cannot pick and choose in the story.
How are we gonna? You can't pull it free
against Doflamingo. You telling me that bullshit's gonna work on people like Doflamingo and Katakuri? You guys want to bring up Jabra? Come on, fam.
Exactly.
You got the service by not using it.
No one.
Brought up an example where Sanji had full, complete fights.
I gave you the example that Zoro has had fights that took seconds.
And if Sanji was in that position, then he should be able to have some fights that only last seconds.
Listen, and guess what? The Watasumi fight lasted seconds. Remember, Zoro fought against that. What's that nigga? The octopus nigga, right? That shit was over in seconds. He was finished in seconds. Literally seconds.
You guys,
it was over.
It's really sad that the only examples you guys can pull are some of the weakest niggas in the series.
That was the only time which he was really allowed to fight. What are you talking about?
He had permission to fight Jorah.
Fight with fucking
Jorah. He had a fight with Jorah.
He had a fight with Virgo. He had a fight with
Virgo.
I'm sorry. I'm playing Overwatch.
Those were all incomplete. Virgo left him.
It doesn't.
You just admitted earlier in the stream that he would have lost that fight.
I agree. He probably would have. I'm a Virgo stan. Second of all, I do agree for that reason he probably would have lost because he was also injured. But the other thing is, it was an incomplete fight. He would have lost that fight. That fight didn't finish. I think Virgo's strong.
He's the fact that he still can't even look impressive fighting like not even people who are super strong, and then it's just like he doesn't look good.
He lost to Jorah.
Yo, about time I get invited to my own damn channel. All right.
What's up, BDV?
Yo, good.
What's up, BDV?
BDV help.
All right.
BDV
you need to help these niggas think of some feats for Sanji.
BDV
because they can't come up with none.
All right, Sanji does have some feats. He has a speed feat of hitting like oven.
All right, cool. He can run away really fast. Cool.
Yeah.
You see how he's twisting his monkey shit?
Like he could skywalk
for comedic effect. Like Sanji has speed, but that doesn't make him
he trained 2 years to skywalk.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything with that speed.
Yeah, like the other like the chapter after that speed fleet, he got hit with a fodder. He got hit by fodder with a bullet. Come on, fam. It's like
bullets that's designed to take out his family.
Trust believe me, I'm sure everybody here knows I hate Sanji.
A regular bullet. He got hit by a bullet that's designed for his family.
Man, what are you talking about?
He still got shot.
Like,
I'm pretty sure everybody here knows I hate Sanji.
Tell me that this man's like equivalent to the Flash, but also he gets hit by bullets. Like, fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Okay, is Law garbage? He got hit by a fodder nail.
Zoro got hit by nails. No, hold on. Zoro got hit by regular nails. Now what?
Those are thrown by supernova.
Wait. Hawkins raw though.
Are we literally playing tit for tat?
Like I'm shooting a gun and Hawkins throwing a nail are two different things.
Yo, are we playing tit for tat? Like for real?
Nigga, if I had an AK-47, I could kill Sanji.
Exactly. That's the thing.
I just want a topic change.
Yo, can we change the subject? Because I could go on Sanji for a while.
He hasn't even been shown to use armament hockey yet.
Yes,
I
You
disagree.
said change the subject.
I disagree with that. Sanji definitely knows arm in hockey.
Because I
and
can go on.
He just hasn't shown it.
I'm not saying he has.
He showed against Judge.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I just think y'all should acknowledge that Sanji's not a complete weakling.
No, he's not a complete weakling.
Sanji's not a complete weakling, but he's not strong.
He's not a weakling. He's just been portrayed. He's been portrayed to be weaker.
No, my point is he's not a weakling. He's just not strong to the point where it matters against anybody who's relevant.
No.
That's why he was given that right.
So you're telling me that Sanji has no chance of clashing with a supernova?
No.
Wow.
Maybe like Bonnie.
Nah, Bonnie is one of the strongest supernovas.
You disrespectful sons of bitches.
But Virgo, you even said yourself though, the way Oda treats Sanji in the story. If Sanji does something good, Oda should talk to the next panel. I said you said it before in previous streams, right? If Sanji does something good, right? Oda sits on Sanji's next panel. Am I correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So it's not really bad. I'm not saying Sanji doesn't.
It's not fair to him, but that doesn't make him weak.
No, we're not saying he's weak, but from the portrayal it is so far.
Like the idea is like what I'm saying is it's not that he's weak, he's just not strong. Like when it comes to people who actually matter, like he's not doing anything.
That's not what I was saying
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But no, it's just the way his portrayal is as a post time skip is just not. Yeah, he's probably very strong. If he was
strong, he would do these things. He would beat Judge. He would do good against.
He would not get sent flying by Doflamingo.
He would last more than two panels against Doflamingo.
You take context out of it. Why?
The context isn't taken out.
Like everyone in Sanji's fight, there's speculations to it.
How come every time Sanji fights is like he can't do anything, but then everybody else is also in like disadvantages, but they can still do shit.
Right.
Like whatever.
That happens to be unfortunately written with Sanji, but you can't say that they're not there.
I never said they weren't there. You never heard me say he wasn't injured versus Virgo. I'm just saying he's been injured before and won fights, but now he can't.
Yeah, and the biggest thing for me too is imagine if Oda announced 2019 is going to be the year of Zoro. Can you imagine if we went all of 2019 with Zoro never even looking that good, let alone winning a fight? Let alone winning a fight against someone.
Separate me from Tiger.
First and foremost, Oda never said that.
It was his people that said that.
Those weak ass editors.
Well, they know the story and they know, man, Sanji's so whack. He's never going to have anything better than what we give him this year.
They know the story. They told him to be in Wano 2 years ago, nigga. What you talking about?
I'm just saying.
But not basically.
You're Sanji.
You're just saying something that's incorrect.
You're Sanji. Baked the cake. You're Zoro. Best believe he's killing some niggas.
I don't agree with that point.
Because I still think Sanji's character arc was great in Whole Cake Island, so I enjoyed it.
It was great.
Yeah,
let's not talk about Whole Cake. We'll be here all day.
Yeah, I was going to say
understand one thing.
Today I got time, cuz.
I don't care.
All right, then here
I
we
don't
go.
care about like fighting like that. Like I don't not be head. Like for me, like the deconstruction of Sanji's character is what I appreciated about his character arc in Whole Cake. That's what I liked about it. I get it. He didn't fight. This and that. Bake the cake.
I didn't like how it was inconsistent.
I don't feel like there was any.
It wasn't inconsistent. It literally just
I didn't say it was development.
They literally had to like.
It was to emphasize on why he is the way he is.
Because One Piece characters are static. They're not dynamic. Well, not most of them are, right? So you're not gonna get that level of change.
Like he was already super loyal.
My whole thing
Luffy. That shit
was getting the story of the Vince Smokes tied into like basically breaking him down to his lowest, to the point where he thinks there's nothing left, and having to sort of refine his
I don't like
what it is to go back to the Sunny. I got it. I know I've heard it all before. I'm not gonna get into all that, but I personally I liked his character arc in Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, I like how he beat up his best friend and left him to die too.
Nah, I mean, at that point, I don't actually disagree with that. Like, what was he supposed to do at that point?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that because I hate that.
We're just gonna go through like the same arguments I've been hearing all 2018 with that. So like, you're free to believe that. I'm not gonna engage, but I don't believe that's what happened.
Yeah, my thing is I don't.
Oh yeah, he knew if he left his captain to fight against 10,000 soldiers, that Luffy would survive.
Hey Toddy, stop being a dick. He was going.
Yo, I don't fuck with Sanji at all, though. On honesty, because even on my Twitter tag, it says,
Sanji's cool.
I know you hate him. You're a dick. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck you, Virgo. Anyway,
this is his channel.
Yeah, it's my channel. I'm like, nigga, you get kicked. All right.
All right, nigga.
But nah, like I said, like him learning that skywalk, he took him 2 years to train to do that, right? That's 2 years of training.
Yep.
And immediately after he skywalks, they say, "Yo, you ain't the only one that can do that." That shit pissed me off right there. Because
I mean, that's whatever. Like just because other people do it doesn't make
that wasn't a purpose. First of all, that's a lie. He didn't take 2 years for him to develop Skywalker. He literally went there so he can obtain.
Yeah, he literally pulled it out of his ass one day.
But the way they here's why I'm gonna hold on. Here's why I agree with BDV because it was very upsetting.
BDV actually brought up the one thing Sanji did that whole arc that upset me,
and he defeated all.
That's
99
the only
masters.
thing he did that arc that upset me because he's smarter than that. He like trying to skywalk off the island with Luffy is the only thing that he did that legitimately made me upset because I'm like, you're way smarter than this. I can't believe you thought that was gonna work.
That's his
whether or not they could skywalk, they could get you out the air somehow. So that upset me. That's the only thing he did in the whole cake that got me mad.
That pissed me off. It's just like that technique was supposed to be unique to him, something he had unique in the crew, and for them to downplay it like that.
Nah,
it so hard.
You gotta think about it. That we already seen like CP9 and people doing that. Like
we've seen Vice Admirals do it. It's not a particularly like only Sanji can.
It's still a cool thing.
Yeah, it's cool that he could do it.
You can walk on air. That's fucking badass. You know?
I know. I thought it was very cool, but they made it less cool.
Yeah,
but you should have already known a bunch of people could like it didn't surprise me that people could use Geppo like that wasn't a shocking.
The bullshit thing about that was that they actually hit him out.
Hemmings, pre-time skip, it was Marine exclusive.
So they've been Luffy already stole Soru. He has his own version of Geppo in a sense in Gear 4. Like,
okay, wouldn't it be impressive if you randomly see a pirate using Rokushiki?
No, not really. Especially if they fight Marines that use it and they learn the technique. It's really not that like it shouldn't be like you shouldn't be that shocked.
It's how they apply the techniques. Like I wouldn't like if Nero, if like that one guy who fought Frankie on the sea train was using Geppo, I'm not gonna like, oh wow, he knows Geppo, that's pretty awesome. I'm just like, or whatever. But I mean Sanji doing cool shit with it. Like, okay.
You know what would impress me? Maybe Kamiye. That would impress me. Because no one really uses that one. Maybe that one.
That's the paper one, right?
Yeah.
Bro, think about it. What if all those fucking hands started using finger pistols?
I say that again. You kind of.
You said finger pistols like the Shigan.
Who?
I said, what if those hands started using?
Oh, you're saying Robin used the Shigan?
That'll be dope. I like that.
I mean, that's her own unique spin on it, though. But I mean, like if Robin started using Shigan, then like some random niggas was like, we could use Shigan too. It doesn't make Robin's thing any less cool. That's my point.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
It's not exclusive to her.
It does.
No, I mean like you said she does it with a bunch of hands. Like she's the only.
The technique was never like something they developed and then somebody stole it. There are some techniques that already exist.
Yeah, I get
and that's an improvement on the technique too. Sanji's isn't. His Skywalker is not
Marine exclusive.
Like when they said when CP9 had trained to do it, they took them years as kids to get up to the point where they got it.
And until Whole Cake, nobody in the story could do it.
No, we've seen them. We've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it before. And plus, weren't CP9 doing it?
The vice admirals were doing it when they.
No, I'm talking about CP9 or Marines.
Okay,
yeah, but just because it says
can do it. Why are you guys shitting on Sanji and I'm defending him? This got turned around.
I said because it was Marine exclusive, and then a pirate learned it, Sanji.
Well, I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying that like that him trying to skywalk off the island was a very bad plan.
Yeah, that was.
And he is on time and time again showcased that he thinks outside. Like as simple as like rain dinners when he tricked Crocodile outside
that was
the
great.
Casino and to save everybody. Obviously in Little Garden, you could think of Skypiea, you could think of Gates of Justice, all that stuff. Like he's very smart. So for him to just be like, I'm gonna just take Luffy and dip through the air, I'm like, come on, you're better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You're better than that. That was my only thing. Like
I was talking about the skywalk thing though.
Skywalking is cool. I like it.
Yeah, skywalking is cool.
Blue walk is cool as well. Underwater, you can swim really, really fast. I fuck with it.
I just don't think other people being able to do it makes it any less cool. It's still walking on fucking air.
Exactly. I agree with you. Like you're bouncing off the goddamn air, dude. That shit raw. But yeah, Sanji out. I just hope people don't start. Like if he goes off in this arc, I want to see how people are going to react to it.
Honestly, I'm expecting. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm expecting, and I'm going to be disappointed when it happens, but Dursa made a point a couple of streams ago that with Sanji being in the big three, there's simply no way that Oda's just going to let him fall behind too significantly. What I'm waiting is for Sanji to finally have his full-fledged fight with, a higher tier, and for him to be retconned to be somehow as strong as like a commander or something. Just
yeah, that's probably going to happen. But as of right now, I don't think he's strong.
Yeah, until Oda retcons it, there's no reason to believe he's as strong as, say, Zoro. Nowhere even close, honestly.
I don't know if I agree with that, but that's another can of worms I don't feel like opening today.
Yeah, but what is the reason to believe it though? What have you seen in the story that gives you reason that he's
there is nothing that shows me Zoro is commander level?
I'm not.
There is things to show that.
No, there's Zoro's done either though. So
I don't think Zoro's commander level either.
The difference between Sanji and Zoro is that you have seen Sanji press to his limits, and you've seen him be defeated at.
No, you haven't.
Yes, you have. When he went to
press to his limits.
When he went against Doflamingo, it's not like he was only giving it 15%.
Nigga, he was not pressing against his limits.
Listen,
nigga,
it doesn't matter.
He got pressed to his limits. No, I'm using your own words.
I'm only 30%
You said he got pressed to his limits.
I mean, he was definitely trying to beat Doflamingo's ass. So
in any case, you've seen him try. Yeah, you've seen him try before and get shut down repeatedly. And it wasn't even Dofi. He also got whooped on by Jorah. He got his man. Let me finish, dude. He got his face mushed into the ground by Daifuku. You've seen Sanji look negative. The difference is with Zoro is ever since the time skip, he has not even been shown to not only try hard, but he has not been portrayed to look negative in the slightest.
Zoro has never went against anybody.
What he did against Monet was extremely impressive, and then how easy.
I'm done. This nigga.
That shit was gangster.
And then,
listen, y'all better not sleep on my girl Monet. She's a beast.
Man, fuck that snow bitch.
She's dead.
That's impressive. That's a high tier feat.
You don't have to bring that up.
Hold on.
Just Virgo, he dead.
And then after that, he went on to. I don't care. Other people may disagree, but I considered he basically no-diffed Pika. And we were shown that
but Sanji would have done better than him.
Sanji had his chance against a commander of Doflamingo's pirates, and that was Virgo, and he broke his leg.
No, nigga, his leg was already injured from the explosion.
It doesn't matter how easily
No, you're trash for saying that. No, you are taking context out. Zoro was completely fine against Pika. He had no handicap against Pika. But guess what?
Zoro had a handicap before Pika.
So I would consider a handicap the fact that this nigga could go into rocks and he had to chase this nigga down.
That's not it. Because guess what? Because Zoro got shitty observation hockey. Sanji ain't got worried about that with fucking Pika. He would have got done with Pika way faster than Zoro did. Why? Because he gonna already know. I'm not gonna fuck around this stone ass body. I'm gonna hit the nigga real body from the get go.
I don't know what chapter you read that I missed.
He had superior observation hockey to Zoro.
Name one feat where Sanji used observation in a fight.
Oh, guess what? No, I'm going to tell you about finding the real body. He was able to find fucking, what's that nigga name? Kinnemo's real body.
In a fight.
In a different body.
He said in a fight.
He hasn't been able to use it in a fucking fight. He had no need to. We're talking about, but it's
he doesn't have a need to use observation hockey.
You're talking about, no, listen. You're talking about the concept of finding the nigga real body. That's what we're talking about. Pika was eluding Zoro because Zoro couldn't find his real fucking body. And Sanji already shown that ability to do so with the fucking Kinnero situation. He wasn't inside his own body.
Observation hockey. He used perception. He's like, well, if I cut that one, he might move upward.
Sanji did the same thing in a body that wasn't even his own and instantly found fucking that nigga's body.
So I'm going to bring us back from imagination land.
No, it's not imagination, nigga. That's what actually happened.
And not only that, but Zoro clashed with an admiral and came out completely unscathed. He didn't lose. He didn't lose against. He didn't lose against that admiral.
He barely had nigga. He tried his hardest to get out of that fucking gravity.
He tried
his hardest.
He got out of it. He threw a slash and he got out of it.
You said that Zoro hasn't had to try to do any damn thing, and he literally tried his hardest to get out of it.
He hasn't been pushed to his limits and been shown to be portrayed as negative.
How does anyone debate with you?
You're using lies.
Bro,
you cannot get a single point out
lying,
with Derek.
When you stop lying and use actually fucking using real story and shit, maybe I'll fucking lower my fucking voice. But until then and shit, nigga, you haven't given me no reason to fucking do so. You're taking context out of the situation. Zoro tried his hardest.
When you can only get half your sentence out, it's kind of hard.
Tried his hardest to get out of that gravity fucking beam.
Constantly being deleted.
Y'all niggas are trying to downplay every fucking thing and make fucking like, oh, Zoro hasn't to do shit. When I'm literally giving an example, no, Zoro tried his hardest to get out of that shit, and that's the only time Zoro has won against anybody worth of no, because everybody else was fucking trash. Pika, fucking trash. Fucking that octopus nigga, fucking trash. These are trash ass fucking niggas.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this. Who the hell did Sanji go up against Fishman Island if you talking about octopus, bro?
Listen, listen. Why assuming it's the same thing as Zoro going against that goddamn fucking octopus nigga? They was both fighter niggas.
At that moment in time, they both even then, but the fact
that's
is,
what I'm trying to say. But niggas are hyping up Zoro for doing the same shit.
No.
Listen, I'm the only one here hyping up Zoro. I give zero shits about him.
I don't give zero shits about Zoro. I don't really give shits about Sanji, to be honest. At this point in time, though, real talk, Sanji got his leg cracked by Virgo.
No, he didn't. His body was already injured.
No, but the fact is, it happened, though. Fuck that shit. It happened. Virgo cracked his fucking shin, motherfucker. That's the end of it. It happened.
I don't even care that Virgo cracked his shin. It's like the fact that Sanji himself said he was going to lose that fight, and that Virgo was casual and it wasn't even using his bamboo stick or like any serious hockey or like full body or anything. Like,
so let me get this straight. So if a nigga is off your ass and shit, right?
Yo, I would keep the same energy with my bro Zoro swords, bro.
No, I'm not talking about Zoro. I'm not fucking about to use nothing about fucking Zoro and shit. So you're trying to tell me and shit that, oh, you're the same if your ass and shit was compromised heavily in the fight. So somebody fucking, let's say your ass got hypnotized and shit. That's the only thing I think from a real world perspective in which we can use the shit, right? So you somehow got hypnotized, right, to do something that you would never normally fucking do. And someone got your ass to a fucking car accident. So your body is fucking heavily injured from that car accident. And then your ass you get back to your senses, right? You're no longer in hypnosis and shit. And then you go fucking fight a nigga. You're trying to tell me shit, your ass the same fucking way, and you're gonna grade your performance. And you're gonna grade your performance that you would otherwise supposed to you fucking being injured.
Can I answer that? If other people in the same universe got into like similar situations and pulled through, yes.
Answer my question.
I just did.
No.
I said yes.
You did.
Answer no. Answer
I did. Yes. Yes.
No, you're saying the same.
Like, come on. That's right.
The most trash fucking. You're trash.
Yo, you breaking
like
up.
If I got in a car accident, but I couldn't win a fight, but my homie got stabbed, but he could win his fight, then yeah, I'm just not that shit compared to them.
Yeah, you're dumb. Wait, hold on, who got stabbed? Who got put in a similar predicament? I'll wait.
Oh my gosh, bro! There's like a whole catalog of One Piece of people who've been injured.
And the post time skip, who got injured? It was putting who got injured?
Luffy did.
When?
I'm gonna tell you when he got bitten by no rules in the pirate fight, bro. You get hit, you get fucked up. Luffy said himself, "There's no rules in the pirate fight, man. There's no fairness. You come in there injured, you get fucked up. You get fucked up." In the story, Luffy said it in the story against Katakuri.
I said that back in Alabasta too, and Luffy was like, "You got it."
Exactly. So it's not really a fact of anything. I'm just saying.
I just wanted to talk about myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just wanted to reach fucking eight. I just wanted to talk about.
I wish I had.
Like, you guys are talking about the same person. Hold on, like Sanji pre-time skipping, like Thriller Bark. He got stabbed by Asp, and the guy's ass beat, but he can still fight oars and do good.
Yeah.
So it's like this whole he's injured or whatever, and he can't do good. Is a bad idea. It's like a bad argument.
If I had as many excuses as y'all niggas have for Sanji, then I will have never been wrong in my life.
I feel like
he was never wrong.
I've heard nothing but excuses.
I keep saying y'all. Tarek, you're saying y'all. Like, am I a part of this? Like, I just.
I don't know. What side are you on?
Him is the referee right now.
Talking to three.
You gotta stop stalling me into this.
Hey, hold on, Hemmings. What side are you on?
Three people. What you want? Oh, you and you.
I liked the character of Sanji. I think he's strong.
Too.
I think he's strong. I don't particularly care about where you think he is in terms of power level because I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
So
you're pretty neutral on this whole thing.
I fuss with that.
Can we give this topic a big fuck off?
That's like that was like my thing because I'm like I'm not doing this in 2019 and here I am.
Yo, I asked as soon as I came and Kim changed the subject. No one listen.
I mean, this topic might die next chapter if Sanji bodies Drake because, like, I mean, I'll take the L if that happens. You know.
Yo, double leg. You know that's not happening.
Hey, double leg. If that happens, see me on Twitter.
Listen, no, I'll take the L if like Sanji bodies Drake or he like beats Queen this arc. You know, obviously it's different now.
I mean, even if he does, though, I'll still personally feel like it's like Oda retconning
That's trash
because he just hasn't been shown to be that strong. And
from what I have right now,
do you know the definition of a retcon is?
I mean, even on the last fight he won on Fisherman Island, even then he had a double team his opponent. I mean, he's just there's no reason to believe that.
I mean, I'm not sure if he had a double team.
He had a double team. If that's the case, then Zoro had double team and shit. We're fucking getting a Pika because the whole you have to fight Pika. You have to get to that nigga first and shit. And he literally had Orlumbus help that nigga.
I don't agree with that. That's a double team, nigga. Like Fishman Island is an arc designed for the threats to flex on people too.
So me throwing a rock at someone.
Well, that's the point. It was like we had how many chapters of flexing in a row, and yet when it came to Sanji, he didn't get to flex on his own.
Yo, he had to flex 40 minutes. Let's change the subject though. Yo,
right, what do you guys want to talk about?
Control my stream, bro.
I have no problem doing it. BDV, what do you think is gonna happen in the next chapter, buddy?
Well, I think it's gonna happen basically shit. It probably gonna segue back to Luffy and Kid because we haven't seen them in a while.
Where do you guys stand on Kid, by the way?
I think Kid is just as strong as Luffy. Honestly,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, you got who's as strong as Luffy?
Just as strong as Luffy.
But I think he's relatively close.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I think he's either at Luffy level or like.
Okay.
And I think Oda has been hitting that the entire time.
I don't think. I think it's evident that Kid is not as strong as a first commander, and yet Luffy is.
Yeah.
So why you would think they are? Why you would think they're on the same level as?
Evident.
Well, I
can't hear you.
And Luffy beat Katakuri and Crest.
I got it. Took on 3 Yonkos. Let's see.
He lost.
No, I got it.
Wait, Kid took out 3 Yonkos?
Had a better
he took on
a pacifista pre-time.
Better.
Yo, Toddy, here you go. Your hockey blooms in when you get in a fight. This nigga got his ass with a lot over like post time.
Nah, if that was true, then Sanji would be the Hulk, fam.
Yeah, I know, for real.
So
Sanji would be the strongest nigga in the series.
So Toddy, basically how it goes is like very simply put is from the beginning of the introduction, Eustace Kid was kind of portrayed to be Luffy's equal in terms of supernova status, having someone in his crew,
and
also being
the only nigga that Oda had a fucking idea for.
This and that and the other, right? And I'm in agreement with you because I'm not going to give him the wank because I haven't actually seen it. But in terms of how Oda's been portraying them as of right now, with the way they're competing, he's trying to insinuate that they're equal. You know.
People say the same thing about Long Luffy.
So, huh?
Yeah, that's very true.
People say the same thing about Long Luffy.
No, we're talking about Kid and Long. No, here's the thing about Long.
That's the implication. Now, I personally would put Kid a little under Luffy at this point. I just can't.
I agree with that.
I can't give him the exact.
That's what I'm doing.
I haven't seen it.
But here's the thing: we can't put Law in the same sentence.
I didn't say anything about Law.
Oh,
no. It was a anecdote. But the thing is too. The thing I've long since learned about One Piece is that even though something might seem completely logical, Oda can just completely decide to like ruin that with bad writing at a whim. I feel like at this point in the story, it should be clearly evident that Luffy is the strongest supernova. But I would not be surprised if Oda just magically made Kid as strong as Luffy. Because Kid lost. He went on and he probably. Never mind. I'm not even going to say that because it'd be
like what I was.
The point stands.
What I was going to say was that like a lot of people. So when it comes to Luffy, right, the way that I see it with him, like first of all, I agree. Like Luffy's the strongest, and he's proven it. He's beaten 2 commanders. Yeah, this and then the other. I think he's on par with any of them. He'd have to overcome whatever they specialize in to win. But I do think he has the capability of beating any of them. But the thing about with Luffy is that he trained with Rayleigh for 2 years, and Kid kind of just went straight into the fray.
Yeah, he jumped straight into it.
Yeah, and people try to kind of put one over the other, and I don't think there's a better answer because, like when I play a fighting game and I get a fighting game, I lab shit. I lab, and then I go online. Some people just go online, get their ass whooped, and they
get better. Yeah, here's the thing though. If the Straw has jumped into the stream and shit, if they jumped into the New World shit, I believe they die.
They couldn't do what Kid did.
I don't know. I don't think there's any way for us to truly 100% know that. But my only point is that like Luffy's training and Kid's real world, new world experience to me are on even footing.
And it's who he's been doing it to. This nigga been catching smoke with all these niggas.
I mean, you guys can't give him fees for losing to people. That's
Exactly.
the same shit people try to do with Jack. Oh, he took out 2 admirals and got his ass beat. They're like, okay, I could do that.
Mhm.
Like, and I was with you, but it comes to the point where like when you look at the current chapters and the way he's trying to show both of these supernovas, it doesn't look like they're particularly lopsided. That's why I had to give him. That's the reason why I'm saying this. Otherwise, I'm with you guys all the way. But I'm not giving him all the credit. People are like he's just as strong or stronger. Fuck out of here. Prove it first.
I'm just saying, listen, he was the only supernova that Oda had a plan for since day one. Everybody else is just like random shit.
Yeah, I don't think
he was the only one.
I just don't think he's like equal to Luffy. I think he's a little underneath.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and at some point in the story, especially with Oda saying that the manga is going to be coming to a close, and there's only going to be
he said that before. He said that shit.
I know, I understand.
Yeah, but he's really going to be rushing now. So he's probably just going to make people stronger.
I understand that he said that before, but it also implies that Oda thinks he's amount of percentage through the story. And at some point, Luffy has got to separate from the goddamn pack. And if it isn't now, it won't probably be ever.
Never did.
Hold on, let me get it. So I want to say, like, do y'all take any account into the fact that Kid said, "I too want the One Piece"?
No.
Hold on. Listen, that's the thing. I believe that Kid. Listen, we all believe in shit.
Is he equal to Luffy? Like, come on, fam.
Don Krieg was never equal to Luffy.
No, but I mean, like, why does him wanting the One Piece matter in his power scaling?
No, I'm saying he should separate from the pack, but I'm saying why would there not be someone up there always fighting with him? And so there's gonna be new emperors. Y'all know that. There's going to be new emperors. So why would it not be keep it with Blackbeard? Obviously, he's fighting with Luffy right now. Why couldn't be the other one be Long Kid?
Why only that Long can be Shiki and Whitebeard?
That is literally what I'm heading at.
I don't have any reason to give Law that kind of credit right now.
This is why I let you.
But I feel you. My only point is that when a Kid proves it, then I'll give everyone the full point. But right now he gets a 50 out of 100. He's halfway there.
I 100%. I'm not gonna sit here and say that me thinking Kid is near him is not headcanon. Because 100% is a bazooka. I know.
I think it would be poor writing. If he's equal to Luffy, I think it'd be poor writing.
How is that poor writing?
Nah, because like especially after Whole Cake, where Kid got booted out immediately and Luffy beat 2 commanders, it's just kind of like.
Oh, but y'all forgetting this. Listen, he never went to the fight.
Luffy's been established to
have. Luffy didn't go there to fight. He went to.
Luffy now has observation hockey that's supposed to be equal to one of the best practitioners in the world.
Bro, hold on. I'm sorry. Can I get it real quick? Because did you not read the story? He literally said that's not what happened. I injured a commander. I got what I needed, and I left. There was
exactly. And we don't know which commander that was.
When she said he never even got to see Big Mom, the nigga didn't want to see Big Mom.
He went to get the. He went to get.
Luffy went to go get.
No,
whoever he beat was not God Jr. though. That's the point.
If it's Smoothie, then what? Hold on, wait.
As long as it wasn't God Jr., then you have no reason.
Smoothie.
It's hard to talk with you. As long as it wasn't God Jr., you have no reason to believe that Kid has ever defeated a first mate.
Because if you wait, because if you
hold on, let me get it. Toddy, regardless, this nigga Luffy went extreme diff with Cracker with help. What are you talking about?
But at this point in the story, Luffy would probably mid to low.
You can't use this point. Guess what? We can't use this point.
What do you mean? Yes, we can use this point in the story because they're together.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Because if Kid did something better, listen, here's what I'm trying to tell you. If Kid did a better performance against a commander than Luffy fucking did at that point in the story, you can't compare it now with Luffy got all the fucking hockey power and everything.
That's if Kid didn't have his whole crew helping him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He said he got revenge. He injured the fucking Sweet Commander, not his fucking crew. As a matter of fact, we know his crew didn't do shit because he went to go exact revenge against the Sweet Commander for injuring his crew.
Well, Sweet Commander told his whole crew that he went back and
he said that he went to go injure a Sweet Commander because they fucked with one of his men. All right, and then he is the one that fucking did it. So we're led to believe that he did it. So
at the end of the day, Luffy is still. Listen, at the end of the day, Luffy is still and will remain the only supernova to defeat a first mate. That just stands. Like that feat in and of itself is not touchable by any other supernova. That's why you should believe him to be the strongest supernova.
In my opinion, on that one.
You would also have to go with the
100%. I just think Kid's not far off.
I don't think Kid's that far off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, especially with how Oda's portraying it now. But like the thing about Luffy is that he came into the New World, he fought like Bum Hody. That was supposed to be like the New World test. That's easy, right? Then basically he had to beat Dolphy, which he could consider to be a prominent New World captain. Then he took on a third commander.
But that's after training.
So what's the next step?
I'm about to tell you about it. Y'all saying all these feats after these niggas was allowed to get training by the strongest niggas that's supposed to be in a fucking verse. These niggas were able to have a fucking training vacation, and yes, the Straw Hats are doing this shit. Kid didn't get no fucking training. That nigga went in fucking all ripped looking for fucking smoke in the New World.
I just told you that I don't see the training in the New World as like one's better than the other. I'm just my whole point. What I was telling you is that like we've seen the progression for Luffy, and the only reason why I'm not giving Kid the full point is because I just it's not on panel yet. It's mostly
facts.
It's just
black and white.
It's just like hearsay, I guess, for the most part.
Okay, I got a question for y'all.
What he's doing is what he's like to survive against the Yonko Crews and come out with this armor thing is impressive. I'm not taking that away from him. He's not trash. I call it boneless Magneto every day, yes, but he's not actually trash. Jack is trash though. I hate it.
Yes.
That one's not a joke. He's whack.
Jack is a meathead. Dude just runs.
I mean, whenever I trash Jack, it's a joke. I don't think he's trash.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm serious.
That's the one thing me and him is agree on. Jack is trash.
Baby elephant, he fucking whack.
Oh my God, Hemming, stop!
It's such a
Hemming, bro.
He's so stupid. I hate him. How you guys defend that? Oh my word, he's whack.
This man Jack runs up on like Navy Admiral ships that he knows on the ships, and he still runs up.
Bro. VDV, this is why and Hemmings, you my nigga, don't say this wrong. This is why sometimes you lose your credibility.
Go ahead.
Do you know why? Because you literally admitted on stream that you hate the nigga for no goddamn reason.
I didn't.
I said I hate him because he's whack.
I hate him because he runs up on the shit and get fucked up.
He pulls up everywhere like, yo, I am fucking Jack the Drought, and then he gets put in this place.
He literally yells out his title and gets fucked up afterwards.
Nia D. Hemmings, and shut your mouth. I'm not done.
Put the tweet away.
Nia D. Hemmings, and I want y'all all to timestamp this. And I quote, Jack could throw a fucking continent.
Yeah, he wouldn't care.
Yeah, I don't think that's not my Hemmings. I don't think he would say that.
I think I would hack, bro. Niggas photoshopping? That's crazy. I can't believe niggas are lying on my name.
I must be the other Hemmings.
You are so terrible.
My imposter. Someone out here impersonating me. Crazy.
You are Garbo.
That's insane.
Was there somebody else that said that Jack could throw a continent and he wouldn't care? I
think Virgo said that, and he tried to.
That was Naya.
I remember somebody definitely said that in the top 30 stream.
That sounds like something that Virgo would say.
Yeah, I think Virgo said that.
Yeah, I think you said that.
Me and Naya were in the stream, and I was quoting him.
No, I don't know about that. You might be quoting yourself.
You said that pretty clearly, bro.
I just heard what he just said, calling this nigga man. Why would I be lying? I like Jack.
Why would you like Jack for it?
Yeah.
I think
you guys are funny.
You got no swag.
He may be
Burger, you on a weird flex right now, bro.
But he's ruthless.
He has no swag, first of all. So that's the most important thing. He has no rawness and no swag. So 0 points there. I just think he's portrayed terribly. That's really all it is. He just portrayed.
Between him and like Jesus Burgess, they're the only commanders I know that get their ass kicked and got called for help. He's like, yo, I need a ride, pick me up.
But against who though? You talking about the literal strongest niggas in the fucking verse?
It's just funny though, like obviously Jack has.
He doesn't. I guess he doesn't consider that when he runs up on him. Does
in his defeats? Like you have to give him like credit, especially for like living like surviving underwater and stuff. But every time I see him pull up, he just you know what really made it worse when King and Kui called him Jack the Drag Down. I fucking
bro, that's got to be dead,
I'm like,
bro.
they don't even respect him. Why would I respect him? Give me a reason.
Yeah, I seen this review. That shit was funny.
Jack the Drag Down, Jack the Stooge.
I'm like, bruh, he got no respect from his own senpais. Like, come on, you whack.
You're terrible. Yeah.
Wait, they don't have respect for each other though.
Nah, that's more like I don't fuck with you, like a rivalry.
Zoro Sanji shit.
For Jack, it was like they looked down on him like they both were like, nah, like you fucked up again. I was like.
Like literally, Kaido flew down and said, "Jack, bring them here," and Kaido said, "Nah, fuck that. I'll do it myself."
Oh Lord,
I cannot retort that.
And hey, man, listen, King out. You good? You on the elephant? King out.
I'm just saying, only Jack and Drizzy Bird is only commanders I know that call for help after getting their ass kicked.
And I also think Jack just makes terrible judgment calls. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot you. Like, it's so big. Like,
use gravity in the name.
It's so big. Like, why did he try that? Okay, I'm gonna just pull up on Tashigi, Sudo, Sengoku, and
Fuji.
Like, that's just a terrible judgment call.
But let's say this. Hold up. Here's the thing, though. We clearly see that fucking Kaido don't give a fuck. He just wants the job done. Kaido really wanted fucking Dofi to come back, right? Hold on.
Yeah,
no,
but he didn't get the job done.
Answer my question though. Cause y'all trying to say that Kaido would have fucking been okay if he said he just reporting to Kaido like, yo, Dofi's ahead of me, but I'm not going to engage, and I don't think it's smart because there's 3 fucking Admiral tier niggas on this fucking boat, or is Kaido gonna tell the nigga, I don't give a fuck, go get that nigga because I want him back now.
Kaido actually seems pretty forgiving.
The thing is, Kaido never sent him to go get him.
Jack completed his mission and got Raizo, I think he would have been fine.
Like, see, the thing is, like, Jack's there right now, and Kaido hasn't done shit to him. He's done nothing but fail.
Well, the whole thing is what Tyron was saying. I think
he has neither Raizo nor Dofi.
Hold on. I think the whole thing is fear factor because you saw how Jack pissed himself when Kaido came down.
Yeah.
And my
he was more embarrassed so he was drunk.
No, it's not. No, that he's literally just scared. Like he saw. Look, we see how Kaido treats niggas and shit. Like he don't give a fuck, no matter what stage he's in, right?
You raw.
No, Astro don't know. That's because he wants Astro Doji to join him. Jack is already a part of. No. We know. Listen, we know that. Listen, nigga, we know that. Nigga, we know that. But the problem is that he is wrong, but he's not a part of Kaido's crew yet. So Kaido's like, yo, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Just come join me and shit. Jack's already part of this fucking nigga crew, and he ain't gonna be able to call up Kaido as like, yeah, Dofi's in front of me, but technically it's not smart if I go grab this nigga because we got these 3 super strong niggas that's escorting this nigga. Kaido like, nigga, if you don't get your motherfucking ass and go get that nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Kaido would have been drunk on the Denden Mushi, not giving a goddamn shit.
No, he wouldn't have.
Jack, that's
he would have sobered up so quick. He would have sobered up so quick when he hear about Dofi of all people, his fucking middleman to get what the fuck he wants, and you're not going about to grab that nigga when he's right in front of you. He's going to sober up real quick.
That not only fucked up his smiles, that fucked up the dealings with Wano.
Yeah, come on, y'all being stupid now.
Yo, what's up, Hassan?
I just don't see Kaido as like I kill my own crew if they're pussies or whatever.
Nigga, he off screen 2 fucking niggas clear off the fucking island because them niggas brought up some shit about fucking Luffy and Law.
Feelings, bro. Why are you in your feelings?
Yeah, that's true actually. I didn't think about that. You're right.
Hi, Hassan.
Hey, Mings, bro. I'm catching up to Tower of God.
I see you, man. I see you. I've been peaceful.
Tower Potter.
I see you.
Oh no.
Oh shit. That greatness, bro.
Hey Hassan, shut up and let me talk to you. All right.
Okay.
So what do you think is gonna happen next chapter, my guy? We haven't talked in quite a while.
Oh yeah, bro. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know, but I had this feeling next chapter is gonna be something. We're gonna have something big in the chapter overall. So I'm having high hopes. I don't know what's going down. Probably something with Drake and Sanji and Law.
Yeah.
Opinions on Jack right now?
Nah, fuck Jack, bro. Bro, he here's the thing, though.
Fire up the slander pack, baby.
Hey, we're ready, bro. No matter how you look at the bout between Drake and Sanji or whatever that goes down, no matter what the outcome is, people are gonna be mad, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna be happy either way.
I don't know, bro.
I'm actually happy if Sanji.
Really, Devil.
So yeah.
Yeah, I already said like if he loses, I get to roast Sanji some more, right? That's fun. That's always fun. And if he wins, I like Sanji's fight, so it's cool.
That's why you suck. Tyron was right earlier when he said no matter whether he wins or loses, he's gonna get shit on.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's getting shit on. The opponent's getting shit on.
It's all because he fought Oda's wife.
I don't like if Sanji beats Drake. I'm not gonna like Drake is trash.
Hold on. Honestly, you said chef. I believe a cook. I believe a chef somewhere along the line that went balls deep in Oda's wife, and that's why the fuck Oda draws Sanji.
Be quiet. That's my theory.
No, nigga.
Hold up. How strong do y'all think Drake is?
My theory is what I think actually.
I think he's top 5 in supernovas.
Yeah, my theory is basically Oda fucked like Sanji fucked Oda's wife off channel, and then therefore.
Hey Virgo, what you trying to say?
I said Sanji's voice actor fucked Oda's wife.
Oh, that's facts.
Look, bro, I believe BDV's theory, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course. Bro, I'm high as fuck. I'm sorry.
Wait, can y'all not stop calling it BDV's theory when it's clearly mine?
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that what you said?
You're on my channel, bro. Chill out.
You're right.
I am 5 seconds to kick you.
Why is it always that you like?
Speaking on Drake, though, I do think he's like in the upper echelon. I think he's.
Bro, people are saying he's top 3.
See, I just can't give you that until I see it. It's just one of those things. Like if that's the case, that's the case. But
it's mainly because that one statement they keep saying when they bring up the top 5, they always bring up Luffy, Hawkins, Drake, and Law and Kid. So that's why I had it.
I mean, Hawkins definitely number 1. Let's keep it real.
No.
After Hawkins,
I don't know how to feel right now. Like Law done avoided Hawkins I don't know how many times.
Bro, remember in Punk Hazard how hype Law was when he beat Smoker and then he did that thing with the ship and then people were like, oh, he's the strongest supernova. And then we seen how bad his Devil Fruit manipulation is back in Dressrosa whenever he couldn't go past 15 minutes in using room with Doflamingo. Doflamingo was stacking that shit really.
But hold on, let's check that out though. Remember, he was fighting against a man that knows probably more about his own fruit than he does. Let's be serious here.
Yeah. Let's give it that. Yeah. So yeah.
Like Dopey knew every capability.
The only thing about like Virgo and I guess I'll say like Dopey is like Law's ability is extra handy if you've never fought it before. Like if you've never fought against it, you are probably gonna lose.
See, my thing with Law is though he could have avoided that whole entire L shit when you run against like Hawkins. If he just switches up his mindset with his subordinates.
Say that again?
Like if Law would have switched up his mind with the other subordinates, like what he did with the Straw Hats on Punk Hazard.
That'll never happen. That's not but that's not happening on Dressrosa though, because Dopey knows about the fucking powers of that.
No, I'm talking about Wano, where he went against Hawkins.
Oh yeah, hold on. On Wano? Oh, he's really gonna be able to cut loose because them niggas don't even know what the fuck Devil Fruits are.
Yeah, so if he would did that, if he was supposed to take out Hawkins the first shot, that would have been his best thing to do.
Oh no, but I think Hawkins got a little bit more Hax fruit than he do. That shit, wow. Like
speak on it. Speak on the GOAT.
Like Hawkins, I'm not saying
that's okay. Hold on. That if Oda ever does draw a full fight between Law and Hawkins, that'll be the most hacks, most fucking craziest fight we'll ever fucking see.
I don't know about that because
I think it'd be interesting because you have two methodical pirates with like tricky abilities going at each other. I like
that'd
it.
Be crazy.
But Hemmings. There's like if Hawkins still have the limitation of 10 Muppets to manipulate, then I don't know what to call that shit. Bro, I'm high as
No, Muppets is the agenda now. That's what we calling them.
Oh shit, that's the word now. Muppets.
Waka.
Bro, but the thing is, like, I don't know how a drawn out fight with him against anyone would go because, well, if his base form isn't that strong, then people can fight for 11 hours in One Piece, bro. Like, come on.
That's the hold on. You're talking about the ultimate top of the top, and that was only one example. Because here's the thing: when everybody keep on bringing up that whole 11 hours in fucking 10-day bullshit. Everybody forget. Marineford was a battle of nothing but the top tiers, and that shit was one fucking day. That's it.
Because of the scale of it, that's why.
But
But
it's a war. You would think a war with all the many top tier niggas, that shit should go on for fucking. But if we're giving just the fucking food, the Akainu versus Aokiji shit, that shit at least went on for at least a fucking month.
Yo. I mean, the tyrant. The thing is, the reason it couldn't end because the execution was at a certain deadline.
Yo, I have a question though, right? Since Hawkins is made out of straw, what would a red hawk do to him? The effects on it since it's fire.
Oh no shit!
I don't think it affected because guess what? You're not hitting him. You're hitting some fucking fighter nigga that nigga done took about.
But the fire, though, the fire is still there.
I mean, the fire catch on the straw. Yeah. But y'all think Hawkins is going to be on Kaido's faction come the war?
I think he's just waiting for the right opportunity.
Yeah, I think he on some Capone shit. Honestly,
he deadass let Law. He let Law escape many times.
Yeah, I don't think that it makes sense for Law to get hit with Cecil in prison and still escape, and Hawkins was on him. I think
he's allowing them to escape more than most of the time.
Because personally speaking, the only person I think legitimately is a beast pirate because he went out seeking Kaido the moment he went into the New World is DS Drake. So
no,
I don't think all the
supernovas are going to Luffy's side.
I don't think Apu or Hawkins are trying to stay a beast pirate. But I need to see I need to see Apu first to get a read on him though, because I haven't seen him in so long.
Apu is the GOAT, bro.
Yo, speak on it. Speak on the mixtape, man. Let's go.
Bro, Hawkins,
I'll tell you, Brooke and Apu about to drop a banger in Wanos. Okay, it's about to go off. It's about to hit different.
I'm excited about that music battle, my guy.
Check it out.
Check her out, yo. It's about to hit. But yeah, I'm like super excited though. It's been like 2 weeks. I need my fucking One Piece crack. Please.
Me too.
18 days, shit.
You know we're excited. We just talked for 2 hours and a half.
Help! I need it. Injected into my veins.
Yeah, we got 22 people watching. Can you like the stream?
Yeah, man, y'all lit. I mean, thank y'all for coming through. Thank all y'all niggas for 300 subscribers. It's been litty.
Thank you for hosting my channel, Virgo.
For sure.
Me Tower of God.
Thanks, no Tower Fodder. Fuck Tower Fodder. Read Jagan. It'll change your life.
Jagan? Okay, now I know you're not serious.
No, Jagan is flames.
I know, I like it. I'm fucking with you. I like it.
Wait, Jagan's still coming out?
Yeah, the thing is they don't.
Jagan.
The translator and shit don't always translate all the shit. They just translate the 3 new shit.
Yo, y'all watch Baki the Grappler anime?
Oh, that shit flames.
I can't. They're ugly.
Ain't that shit like 1,000 chapters long or something?
Baki is fine. Hey, but thank everybody for coming through. We about to get up out of here, wind it down. You know what the fuck it is. We out.
Thank you for hosting, Virgo.
For more of that mid piece, but it's okay because sometimes that mid be hidden, so it's lit.
Subscribe to my channel, Pill Type Virgo.
That's my YouTube channel, everybody, motherfuckers.
Keep women.